This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you in part by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present A Chill Semester, a World of Darkness chronicle featuring David Schimpf as the storyteller. Okay, so right at the top, we have a new patron to thank.
Oh, yay!
Wonderful.
Hey, so thank you, Carlton Gordon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Carlton.
Backing at the Ascended Master level.
Whoa!
Wow.
He
I
took the
know.
plunge.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
indeed.
great.
So that's awesome.
Yay.
Mighty.
Over to you, sir.
Lovely. So, since Sage missed last week, can we have a quick, 5-minute recap? Just to throw it out.
Let's see.
Ships.
So we were on the Orient Express.
Yeah. We were in
Dreamlands.
We were in.
Oh, right.
What the heck happened?
Yeah.
And Arthur had asked us to retrieve a sword of some kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's all blending together.
There was Dr. Hellstrom.
Right.
I think.
We were all vampires.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. The one day.
Oh no.
We were only vampires in the dream, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was fun. It's a great vampire dream. Oh god, this is sad.
Go,
Renae.
Oh,
Yeah, please.
Oh no, so I was discussing Foos before.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's on a
Foos to his intimates.
he's on a field trip.
He's on a field trip?
Yes, Foos is in Monterey.
He told me he was at the frat house.
In Monterey.
He didn't tell me that part.
Oh.
Well,
You gotta
I
follow
wonder,
him on
seems like
Twitter.
I am following him
You gotta read his.
on the
You
Chitter.
gotta read his
Yeah.
cheats.
Look, I
Yeah.
looked through Chatter. I saw that he was doing. I asked him why he was awake, and he said he was doing golden things. And I made
What?
some quip about his brain being not, And then he didn't tell me he was in Monterey. Okay,
That's right.
Is it golden things?
No. Foos.
you should read his cheat.
Late at night, Foosbro was hanging out with some frat guys at a frat house, playing GoldenEye 64, drinking Goldschlager, and smoking Golden Kush.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I won't.
And I said
We're not gonna ask
if
that
he
based
used
on
his
real life
brain
or
a
not.
little bit better,
Hashtag
he
solid
could be the
gold.
golden boy at the Oracle. And he should do that.
Golden Boy of the Oracle.
I thought it was quite clever.
That's pretty good.
Trying to usurp Ritch, maybe. Although Ritch is like the golden man.
Yeah.
The man of gold.
He is. He's the Ascended Man.
Yes.
Not the man of steel, the man of gold.
He is the man
Yeah.
of gold.
Foosbro is the golden child.
Yes, there we go. So Basil found out about, two projects. Oh, well, Basil got visited by an NSA special agent, Brooks.
What?
There was some
Awesome.
strange tension
The
between
government
them.
is onto us.
Yeah, and so asked me about Project 2B and MK Ultra.
What?
So that happened, which was a little disorienting, but I maintained my composure. We learned more about the textile mill. We went and visited that, right?
The one that burnt down?
Yeah. There were
it-
recent visitors. It looks like there were recent visitors at the mill. with a shoe print, like a tennis shoe.
Right, yes.
10 and a half shoe.
Tennis shoe prints.
Uh-huh.
So we spent, well, we didn't spend the whole night, did we?
No, I think it was just part of the
We
night.
stayed, camped out, sort of.
Stake out at the old
Stayed out. That's the
Yeah,
way to,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then there was the redheaded twins in the video that the Pimps and Hoes video that I have in my possession was identified as Sabine and Ursula. They're cheerleaders at state, so they're probably at the Monterey football game.
Because they're still students.
Yes. And then Basil had a big idea to have an Into Darkness screening in addition to / memorial.
Keep it tasteful.
Yeah. Rich was giving suggestions to keep it classy, but I'm wanting to do it because I want to goose like the school and be like, hey, what's going on with this? We need more information.
So that's about to happen.
Yeah, that's gonna happen that weekend.
Which movie? What's it called?
Into Darkness.
And Friday's a football game.
Friday's a
which
football
is
game.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So it's Thursday.
It's
Thursday.
And so that's Saturday. Saturday is when the screening is going to take place. And if the screening isn't successful, then I'm going to screen the movie in my class.
Not in your closet.
No.
Special private screening.
Yes.
with me.
Oh, we found out a lot about Dwight,
Hey,
right?
a lot of students would take me up on that.
You guys found out quite a bit
Dwight.
about Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight.
So Barb managed to hoodwink Dwight. I had a note sheet, but I had my edits on it, so I took it with me into the house, and now it's disappeared.
I can fill in any details.
Where is it?
Dwight, what's his name?
Dwight Hughes.
Dwight Hughes
Oh, that's
of the artificial intelligence
Good brain.
good brain people.
Right.
So she managed to hoodwink him by pretending to be a chess blogger, and
Nice.
met up with him at at seafood at the bar at seafood. Seafood.
Which I still
Yeah.
have to design the menu for.
Yes, you do. And
Bonus points.
That's right.
Wasn't it C and then food with a U with a umlaut?
SIFUD period.
All lowercase.
All lowercase.
With the umlaut over the U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Seafood.
C, food.
Food. What kind of food would you like tonight? And then I rolled 7 successes on my charm roll, basically.
So she completely seduced him.
Yeah, got him drunk even though he's a teetotaler, and got him, I know.
Yeah.
Even though he's a recovering alcoholic, he just got his 2-year chip from alcohol.
He won't remember. It'll be fine.
Anyway, so I think I basically wrung that sponge out, didn't I?
Yeah.
In a
Yeah.
manner of
That's a
speaking.
terrible euphemism.
I know.
Well, no, I discarded him like a sponge.
Yeah.
At the end, I just walked out on him essentially.
Yeah, you did.
Barb used seduction. It's super effective.
I just naked him. That's all.
I'm gonna want to see you even more now.
Yep.
Exactly. Oh God, no. I just realized who's running the game. So,
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna happen.
You just realized now?
Welcome to the love triangle.
Oh God.
Oh no, there's a couple love triangles going on. We got Kate, Ginger, and Foosbro. We got Dwight, Barb, and who else?
Thomas.
Oh, Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a love quadrangle.
You've got every student
Yeah.
you want, is what you've got.
Polymorphously perverse. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, Kate's got Mike on,
And
and
Mike.
and some students whose names she can't remember.
Exactly. She has her own quadrangle going on. We should do a diagram of anyway.
Yeah, all the love interests.
To be fair, I don't know that Ginger's so much love interested as like, oh, you're not something that should be living under a rock? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Alright.
Back.
So so basically, Good Brain is working for the government. It started out as a kickstarted project to what was it, automating some kind of revenue source or something.
Creating a artificial intelligence personal assistant a la her, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then the government came in and basically they clammed up after that. But what I did get was something about Project 2B, which is some sort of winky reference to be or not to be. So.
And there's MK
That seems
Ultra.
awfully witty and esoteric for
Doesn't
the
it?
government.
Doesn't it?
I think they have
And
someone
MK
helping
Ultra
them.
is mind control.
Mind control, but you got MK Ultra of Basil, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Basil got an MK
Yeah.
Ultra.
Yeah, it's true. Dwight did not mention MK Ultra to you at
No,
all.
he didn't. No.
I think that was all I got.
Yep.
And Kate is
You
at
heard a
the
little
library.
bit more about Claudia Evelyn Bird, however, from
Yes, that's right.
there was a thing.
This is quite a recap.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
there's a thing.
It was a one-sided thing.
There's a one side. Dwight
Oh.
was really like.
That's right.
She's the dead one, right?
Mm-hmm.
He seems disappointed in her promise and like her.
Yes, that she ran off.
potential.
She ditched the chess club to go run off with the ghost hunters.
And he felt stymied or frustrated by that.
Incidentally, we've against our will been sucked into the new season of Big Brother.
Oh,
and,
really?
And there's a young ghost hunter woman on that show, which is
God.
kind of funny. Kind of some Claudia Evelyn Bird realness
I
there.
could see it.
How wonderful.
So am I hearing that the chess club more or less got involved in this whole AI project, or just Dwight and whoever else was with them?
I think it was just Dwight. Yeah, that's one thing I was trying to establish is whether there was a connection to the campus, and it doesn't seem that way. That was just Dwight's post-grad project, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But we do have all this snow shit, so we don't know how the snow shit fits into that yet.
No, not yet.
Besides vampires.
Vampires create control weather.
That's a thing they can do.
That's true, actually.
So we saw a symbol at the mill, right?
Yes.
And
there
we
was-
found the symbol in a book that's in the special collection.
You didn't see a symbol at the mill, but when you looked up the files for the various clubs, that's where you saw the picture of the symbol on the ground in the mill.
Ah, yes.
On the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
but
we-
it wasn't
we-
there in person.
We ended off with a second gathering at the mill, right?
Yeah,
Where we were.
and that's where you guys kind of close out. So, for starter, let me guys just give you some handouts that are a little late coming. Yes.
is there any building left there, or it's just like the chart?
The chart remains.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there are two walls still standing. There's part of the roof still being held up by it. Let's see how more to describe since you haven't actually been there.
Looms.
There's three cement bays, two of which are occupied by mechanical looms. The third of which has a trench, a concrete trench in the bottom that would run ostensibly underneath each of the other mechanical looms. There are remnants of railings going up one of the walls, which sort of indicates that it was a taller roof in the center room, and on either side there were elevated offices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So
Thank you for the excellent recap. I have been in my office doing research this
busy.
entire time.
Wow.
Well, I think we only did one day,
It
right?
was
Yeah,
just
you only
one
one
day,
day.
yeah.
Yes, but I decided since nothing meaningful was happening till Thursday anyway.
Oh, right.
today,
Naturally.
that I was gonna go. I mean, I have like 3 requests in from Europe for different
Oh,
accountings
gosh.
of occult ne'er-do-wells.
So busy.
That's what I've been
Admirable.
doing.
Respectable.
And because my nose is a little runny in real life from allergies, not
Oh,
sick,
yes.
just allergies.
Oh.
In game, I'm gonna say that because she's been in her office studying researching the whole time, that she is a little stuffy because she's been so busy.
The dust.
Book dust is a
Yes,
killer.
bug dust
Killer.
everywhere.
indeed.
Bug dust for days.
All right,
Love it,
so
love it.
like I said, I was
Just
going to hand out
today's-
some handouts that are a little overdue since you guys have requested certain things and wanted to write things down. So this is the list of San Kaisa alumni who were subscribed to the Oracle
Yay!
in July 2015.
Oh.
Kate, these are the
So those are the same names we wrote down if we happen to write them down. Okay.
yeah, they have a little bit more information, however.
This is like
Oh.
when they
Kate, you
graduated
made
and
2
whatever.
requests, or you actually made 3 requests from the system, but I'm still working on the third. So one is the full student roster of the Ghost Hunters Club and Paranormal Club.
Okay.
The other is the library withdrawals from the Paranormal Club.
Excellent!
And if I remember
So official
correctly,
Yeah.
Claudia Costas is the one who was worth contacting. That we-
Claudia Costas is the one that you already contacted, and she said she was getting back into town on Thursday.
Is this courier font even? Like, wow.
Courier New?
Maybe it's like
Thought of everything.
like a LexisNexis search.
Yeah. So Kate is working on. I wanted to post this for my midweek taster, but the script that I told you about with the Russian spy.
Yeah, Russian spy.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
And it's being informed by what she's doing right now. So
Yeah.
anyway,
I love it.
I couldn't finish it.
No.
So in time.
No worries.
Give her double XP.
I know, give her 2 tokens for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait.
However, Sage, you do get an experience for creating a real-life Twitter account for the Chitter account for Ginger.
Achievement
So,
unlocked.
so mark down an XP for that. Guys, remember we still have the crit chits that we hand out if you do something extraordinary during the game.
Crit chits!
Woohoo! Crit chits.
I will try not to throw them directly into your laps today, but no promises.
I want you to throw it so it hits right here, and I have just the barest outline of the face. Like sticks for a second.
little-
Yeah. Thank you.
Overhand throw. Okay, I got it.
So,
I want just a little wailing electric guitar solo cue when you toss it out.
Yeah. I would love that.
We need to.
yeah, get right on having a tiny AI sidekick that hangs out with you and just.
Actually, I think I just need to like get a soundboard on my phone. and I just
Yeah. Hit the button.
That's like a tiny AI sidekick.
That is literally.
Yeah.
Well, almost literally. Not quite the eye.
Almost.
Yeah,
It's tiny and it's artificial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite intelligent.
A little smart.
indeed. So where we left
Right.
off was that you guys were engaging in your second stakeout, or actually your first technical stakeout of the abandoned mill.
Yeah, the first one was more of a
Reconnaissance.
yes, reconnoitering. Yes, yes.
Recon.
And so Barb drove her car in over the rutted road.
Her accurate Integra.
That's right. And the rest of you walked? Is that
Yeah.
correct on that?
They walked
Yeah.
from Bradner's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the bar?
We'd like to get some exercise, get some fresh air. And so I stay alert.
Indeed.
Barb, you know this. You went on walks with me.
Of course.
Is Tom with us?
Tom is not with you. He headed home after the bar. He said he had an early day the next day.
Right. I'm gonna text him.
Oh, and Des and I, in the intervening week, have worked out the intricacies of Barb and Basil's past relationships.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Have-
Wait, Barb and Basil had a past relationship?
Yeah.
It's Basil, what do you think?
Yeah.
Right, that's fair.
Barb came to work for the Oracle when she was just out of college. I mean,
Yeah.
So then what happened?
Isn't she in her 40s now?
who, Barb?
Yeah.
No, she just turned 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all the
So-
all the coffee somehow.
It
This
is.
makes
Yeah.
it seem like you.
It is. Yeah.
Uh-oh. So what's the deal? I forgot.
What was our relationship?
Yeah.
She came in as an intern.
Yeah.
You had been working there on the radio station. That was your initial job.
Right.
As an interns.
I know.
Influence young minds.
Yep.
And you're how much older than me? 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were, it's not like you were
No.
terribly predatory.
No. Just slightly.
Just slightly.
slightly
Slightly
Of
predatory.
course, there is a big difference between young 20s and late 20s.
True.
Also between
Okay,
boss
wait a
and
minute.
intern.
How old?
That's
Wait
true.
a minute. I'm
That's
not a
true.
boss. No one's a boss.
Who's
Second.
boss?
You were 18 or
Yeah. No.
19?
No, I was out of college, so I was 22.
22.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
Made you 26.
Yeah. And anyway.
Sorry, you're right. That is a bad difference.
So then the first weekend after I started interning there, the staff went out and saw Up in theaters,
Yeah, we did.
and Basil had an emotional meltdown
It
during.
really affected me.
Oh wow.
And,
It really affected me.
which actually was what made Barb kind of give him a second look, I guess. And they dated a little bit. It was
Yeah,
never
it was a
very
little
serious.
bit based on the movie.
It was in between one of her periodic breakups with Thomas,
Oh,
which I
yes.
figure is kind of like a makeup breakup sort of
Yeah.
relationship. So.
On off.
Yeah, on off. And that's about it.
Yeah, that was it. No, we're cool.
But that came from us tweeting at each other. So
Oh, because of Up, because you posted that Up gift. So
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
YOLO.
So yeah. So because of that,
I was laughing at that.
yeah, no, me too. So
I asked David in character, I was like, I don't understand why the YOLO with this movie Up.
why the
And he
YOLO?
was like, because Kate drinks. And I was like, now I see.
Yeah.
Clearly that's the explanation.
Oh my God.
yeah, so if you're listening to this actual play, please check out our Twitter accounts because there's a bunch of weird little things that take place and inspire. Our character
Inspire and
building.
inform,
Yeah.
Oh God, so
Indeed.
this game has become just a tiny bit LARPing then.
It is getting
really.
LARP territory.
Just a little
yeah.
bit, yeah. Except I don't have any interns in real life, so.
I'll be buying my
I know.
I'll be buying my juicy sweats next week.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
No, that was teenage Barb. That's not.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
teenage
grown
Barb.
I'm
up.
inspired to go
Yeah,
for
that
a real
was-
PhD.
Oh no, it wasn't juicy. It was pink.
Oh, pink. That's right.
What is
Both of which
It's a
You know,
Victoria's
the
Secret
Victoria's
thing.
Secret like yoga pants that said pink on the
Pink.
back.
on the bottom, like on the,
Yeah, on the butt.
No
Yeah.
one will
Yeah.
take you seriously.
Barb was introduced to the Chronicle as an NPC when she was like 16, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she may or may not have been a like honestly, like I feel like she was like
Well, we were
human trafficking.
convinced she was a prostitute.
Yeah.
A prostitute or human trafficking victim or
No,
something.
yeah.
Or just, a young girl in a relationship with a much older man who she
older.
Who she called daddy.
daddy,
Oh, weird.
who was then murdered by the maintenance staff in the Hill apartments.
But Barb's blocked all that out. So I personally don't even know the truth.
Can we have a flashback campaign that's just dealing
Episode
with
1 of As It Seems.
Yeah, it's actually already been recorded.
Yeah, it exists.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But we should solve the mystery of Barb's
Well,
daddy.
that's what I'm here for. That is what I'm here to do. Yeah. So
So it's Thursday, right?
It's Thursday.
it's Thursday.
Nothing really happens while you guys were staking out the
think
abandoned
so.
mill.
And we gave up at 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys headed back at about 2.
Yeah, okay.
So it's Thursday, October 26th.
Yeah.
Basil.
Yes.
Nate will, if you offer for both of your interns to stay at your place, Nate will actually decline. He says he wants to dive back into those movies
Right. No, that
for
makes
his
sense.
for his thesis.
Yeah. How about Bethany wants to?
Oh yeah, Bethany.
Is okay.
She falls right into bed with you.
Oh my God.
Oh, just stripped and then.
Yeah. There's actually a strategically placed banana peel.
Slipped and fell right on your junk.
Yeah. Oops.
It's usually the other way. but
Face
it's-
first. All right.
Right in the sweetmeats.
Yeah. Right. Oh no.
We just went there!
Okay. So October 26th.
October
No, that's
26th,
nice.
right in the sweetmeats.
Wow.
Anyway, thank you for that
I don't
detail.
remember our class schedules. I have a schedule on this day and I don't remember what it is. Can we say that I have an assistant that I call? Because I teach a class today, I think.
See, I don't teach
Oh
on
yeah, I think
Tuesdays
you were
and
Tuesday,
Thursdays.
Thursdays.
Yeah, sure. Let me.
I'm Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
I know I had a class Tuesday at 11 a.m., so maybe I teach on Thursday?
Let me see if I wrote it down because I probably didn't.
I
So
need
I'm
an
kicking it with
assistant.
knocking boots with Bethany.
Indeed, you are. The boots are knocking.
All right.
So Ginger, nope, I did not write down any dates for you.
All right, well, we'll say that I have a late morning class, so I'm at the coffee shop preparing for class.
Sure.
All right.
All right. So yeah, what's the plan today, folks?
I'm at the Oracle doing research, looking at my videos, looking at all of my dark web materials, making calls to. Well, I'm still trying to think about that.
Well, what time do you arrive at the Oracle?
At 8:30.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to. It was a short night. Green tea only. That's what I mean. Green tea only. I don't drink coffee. Coffee is not for me. It gets my brain a little too slow.
Whenever you reveal that to Kate, she just looks at you like,
Is that what came between you and Barb? Barb was like, coffee, and you were like, never.
Maybe.
Barb was like, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm like, no coffee.
We're
No,
done.
It's tea only. Caffeine has an opposite effect on me. So I'm like boring people with these details in the break room right in the morning.
Oh, of course.
No, I only drink tea. I don't drink coffee. Caffeine slows me down.
So, let's see. I'll take a group thing for this. How would Ritch inform the Oracle that he wouldn't be coming in today because he's taking care of his sick daughter? Like, would it be like a tasteful phone call? Would it be a text message? Would it be like
not text.
Definitely not.
No, not text.
Yeah, definitely not text.
I think he would call Archie.
Yeah,
and then
so-
Archie would convey, like, I have okay, this is just my take on it, and feel free to revise, but I feel like he would call Archie and, like, explain the situation and then say, please tell every single person on the staff why, and my deepest apologies, or something like that. And then he'll make it up to us somehow.
And then someone
Yes.
would text Ginger, and she'd be like, I'm sick and I have 2 PhDs. It's no excuse.
Exactly.
So yeah,
And Rich would probably also say, like he understands how difficult it would be to deprive everyone of his presence.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what he's gonna do. He'll make it up to us. Yeah, and have
Big
like.
raspberry noise in text.
He hopes that we can press on.
Yeah.
In spite of his absence.
so who's at the Oracle this morning? Just Basil and
Barb.
Barb. Okay.
Yeah, Kate is waiting for the special collections doors to open, so
Oh,
she
so
can
you're
keep looking at these
sitting
books.
anxiously outside. Okay.
She also has a class to teach at noon.
I was gonna say, I thought someone else taught on.
Yeah. So Basil and Barbara,
exactly.
you guys are working in your offices in the morning
Yeah.
when Archibald actually just sort of, pokes his head in and knocks on your doors. He produces a get well card to Maisie, and he's asking. It's already got like a bunch of signatures.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so I'm used to this. This happens at least, I don't know,
3 times a year.
3 to 4 times a year. Get well soon, Maisie. Stay woke. Basil.
Stay what?
Stay woke.
Woke?
Yeah.
It's what all the kids are saying these
Yes.
days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woke Bay.
Yeah.
Woke.
Yeah.
Your woke bae. No, get well, Maisie. Get well soon. Your woke bae, Basil.
That's right. You're desperate to maintain communications with the younger generation.
It's important. They know what's going
Takes
on.
time too. Yeah.
Yeah, they know
She
what's
just
happening.
uses it. Woke
Weird
is
ways.
in all the wrong places.
Yeah,
Oh man.
that's what I write into the card. What do you write, Barb?
I write, Maisie, please don't die this time.
Picturing Maisie grown up like 10 years from now having like all of these weird get well
Yeah.
soon cards.
Yeah.
But then I'll put a little like smiley face with a little tongue sticking out.
Sounds good.
All right.
And yeah,
Because Maisie and I, we know how Ritch can be.
Yeah.
that you do. And she is turning 13 this year, I think.
Oh man.
So you got to keep her away from Basil starting pretty soon.
What? I'm not a sexual predator.
I mean, you say that.
I'm a sexual tyrannosaurus, but I'm not a sexual predator.
I'm not saying that you would do anything.
So you're more of a sexual scavenger,
I am.
like a tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, I am. I pick up the remains.
It's sort of maybe sort of in an Archer aspect of Countess von.
No. I'm just like someone who.
No.
That's not it. It's not that. It's not.
I'm just someone who. Look, it's fine. I find beauty everywhere I go, and I like to experience
Exploit
it.
that beauty.
I don't exploit it. I experience it.
It's always consensual.
It is. It's never. I never force anything.
Oh, of course.
No, you just encourage them to trip and fall face first.
No, you know what? Bethany likes me. I think you're jealous, Ginger. Okay.
You know
Normal.
what?
Perfectly. We're texting each other. Perfectly.
Right.
normal.
Right, because we have this ongoing thing. I'm just saying, maybe you could try being with someone who has an IQ in the triple digits for once instead of in the double digits.
You're saying younger people are not intelligent? You are a young person who has a PhD.
Yeah, I'm saying the younger people you go for are not intelligent. You should up your game.
All right. Anyway.
I love that in a modern day setting you can use texting as an excuse for characters to talk to each other when they're not
We
in the
are
same room.
talking.
Yeah, no, it works. Okay. So we sign the card and give it back to Archie.
Yep. He says he'll be sending out a bouquet of flowers with it.
Of course he will.
Great idea.
Typical.
Oh, of course. Got to keep Ritch happy.
Well,
This is why we never have any petty cash for office parties. They always go to
true.
Rich's.
Well,
We haven't had an
it's
office
either
birthday
that
party.
or Basil's bail.
hey, no, you know what? No, I have my bail jar.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no.
a totally
Oh, the
separate
swear
account.
jar. That's
Yes. The reason why you can't use the petty cash for the bail jar is because of this, which is why you need to create a separate account for Basil's bail.
I wanted to ask about that. Whatever happened with, are you going to court soon, or?
No, they're not. Wait. Oh.
Are they pressing charges?
They're not pressing charges. No.
Good. Okay. So I'm fine. Ginger,
I'm
as usual.
fine.
As usual.
I was worried. I don't want to start calling you Jailbird Basil, man.
No,
it's not
fine.
a good fit for you.
No,
fine.
if Basil had so desired, he could have actually been out of jail that night. But he likes,
I
as he
love
stated, he
it.
loves hanging out and talking to
Yeah.
people who are the overnighters.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did you get any good intel out of them?
Well, I found out a couple different rumors going around town. Nothing about the snow, though. Just the usual chit chat.
Yeah, lizard people replacing
Lizard.
common.
Which is bullshit.
People
I
in
keep
the-
trying to educate them and tell them that's a total
Hey,
lie.
Eddie, is adamant about this.
No, he's-
lizard people.
Well, now I'm
That's
beginning to
lizard
think Eddie's an anti-Semite, so I don't want to deal with Eddie anymore.
Wow.
He's a bad contact.
What can
You
you
do,
say?
you do what you can. He is, he's in the drunk tank like
I
6
know.
nights a week.
No, I know.
So.
Eddie has some problems.
Yeah. In any case,
Yes.
what's Barb working on in the office?
Let's see here. I mean, I've got that other lead tracked down. So I think now all roads are pointing towards the ghost hunting club. But I'm mostly here. I'm Basil's producer, so we work
We're
together.
working on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So So this week's topic is vampires, actually.
Yes. I text you immediately.
With a little bat emoji.
Why isn't there that?
It is about vampires. It's about the rumors of possible vampire apocalypse happening in Southern California in 2017 and what it might mean for our weekend.
Sure, Foosbro will be thrilled that you're taking such interest in weekend affectations.
Yeah, I am going to check in with Foosbro.
Oh, okay.
Is he due back today?
No, he's actually
tomorrow.
due back.
The game's tomorrow.
Yeah, the game's tomorrow. He's already actually submitted his article to Archibald. It's it's serviceable.
Yeah, can we just take a look at it?
Yeah, with enough editing.
You guys are obviously it's a first draft that it's submitted for editing, so but it has some salient points about what he was bringing up to you guys before. The clash of two rival schools after such a disheartening shutout last year.
Yeah.
It's very stirring for people who would potentially be living in San Kaisa, because it's bringing the enemy onto our turf and showing them this is where we say no, this is where we say you don't get to win again.
Okay.
So it's rousing. It has that sort of rousing feeling. Some of the verbiage could use a bit of a polish.
Yeah, and I was going to say that Kate is going to go over all the editor's marks with Foosbro when he gets back.
Sure.
Just to help
Sounds
out.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's on research assignment for a follow-up piece right now, and Archibald says that they're going to actually post this later today. So.
Oh, no, I know, but the marks, just to
Review
yeah.
the show.
yeah, maybe improve his writing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so far it looks like a serviceable first piece for the first major piece for the Oracle.
There's some
Yay.
hope for him after all.
So, yay.
And yeah, he's been sending some updates to Archibald and some updates through all.
This is the card. I made the card.
It's a nice little card.
And I put what you guys said in it. So it has
Crit
all the... No. But
Are you sure?
I
What?
don't care. I don't think that deserves a crit shit. But if I spelled anything wrong for what I don't know what woke is, so I tried.
WOKE.
Oh, good. I spelled it right.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And then I added some interns that we may or may not have at the station.
Nice.
Would Kate have
Read
gotten
it,
a
read
chance
it.
to write sign? Probably not, huh?
So sign it. if
Well,
you-
it's going around this morning, so.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She would have written, as she always does on her cards, all right, 7 years until you're 21. Or, it's a countdown. It's a
Call me when you're old enough to
Like
get
it's like with a birthday card.
Yeah. Actually, get well soon.
Get well, because you got to make it to 21.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to go drinking.
Yeah.
God.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, crit shit. Throw that crit shit out.
Yes.
Do it.
Yep.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh,
Love
I caught it. Right to the head. Remind me what this is worth. Experience.
1 XP at the end of the session.
Eddie.
Excellent.
Indeed. So yeah, he's Foosbro informed you guys either through Chitter or through Archibald that he's sticking around Monterey to do some more research, and that's he doesn't have any immediate assignments again, so there's nothing really urgent for him to come back to,
Okay.
All right.
except Kate.
Well,
Well,
He's not
that's
that-
no. I mean, it's not that high commitment, is it? Or,
I hope not.
God, it better not be. All
He'll
right.
be back tomorrow.
but he'll be plan A whenever he's around.
Yeah.
So what else was coming in on Thursday? I can't. So the girl's getting back to her newspaper, whatever, today. But wasn't there something else that was coming in on Thursday too? Like an info request or something? I feel
I
like.
already got my message from the dark web from Rumham
Rumham.
47. He told
Which the government agent knew about
Knew about
Rumham
Rumham.
47.
Oh, really?
And was like,
Yeah.
you've been in touch with him.
Yeah, and I remained firm and said I don't know what you're talking about. So
What was it? Rum ham?
Rumham 47. And so they sent me a bunch of information on San Kaisa snow. So there was a Pimps and Hoes video that had the snow falling in the background when they showed some students from San Kaisa who were flashing the camera.
Right.
So
There were banners, right? Like hanging in the
Yeah,
back.
we knew it was the
Have we tried to locate their production offices? Has that happened yet?
No.
No,
We were
it
gonna
was.
contact the twins, is what.
Yeah.
P&H LLC or whatever.
Why did we? Oh, we did. No, I contacted Maria and she didn't want
That's
to
right.
talk to me at all.
You got
So
stonewalled.
I got stonewalled. Yeah. So, yeah, but the next thing to do would be
So Kate is in the library now?
yeah.
Kate is in the library now.
And is she allowed to photocopy?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So it's going to be hard going over all of this quickly.
Yeah.
So she is going to, because I love the title so much, Gnosto-Secular Architecture?
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
I love it!
Yeah.
Not so secular.
And she's also going to photocopy Lost and Forgotten, which is a series of documented accounts of disappearances with no physical evidence. Cases range from the 18th century to the early 2000s, and she's going to actually bring that into class today and have students write scripts on it so that she can get quick summaries of the
Yeah.
whole book through her students.
Sounds good.
I love the use of the students.
Yeah. I never do that in real life.
It's on the lowest though. If you want to turn it up.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
All
So, and the
right.
Gnosto-Secular is architecture is on examples of subtle occult esoteric themes on notable landmarks. And does the mill happen to show up in the book at all?
The mill doesn't, however, there is an example from San Casa itself. You guys remember, well, you didn't actually see it in its intact format, but the Rufino Manor, the burnt down asylum on Rasharte Island,
Yeah.
it does show up in that, and there are. It basically focuses on some aspects of the actual architecture of the building, which are incongruous with the classic Victorian style of what it was, and at the same time, it takes a few pictures of the wishing well that you guys saw in the courtyard,
Yeah.
and
Right.
how the
one we dug
cherubim-
up.
Yeah.
yeah, and so how like the cherubim statues, like the little angels had like the pointed ears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like little
Okay.
Nosferatu vampire ears.
exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about that in my podcast.
Did anybody try to talk to Glenn Sosa's wife?
I did.
You did talk to her?
She stonewalled me. That was Maria. She wouldn't talk to me about anything.
But is she running the company?
No, it's like dissolved.
The company's
They
no
filed
more.
for bankruptcy, right?
That's
Isn't that
right.
happened? Yeah.
And she just doesn't want anything.
So, yeah, she's just.
That's right. That's right.
How your husband died, bitch.
Yeah, and she won't.
She won't.
She won't say anything.
Okay. But I was thinking that she had some sort of archive, right? Did I bring that up in the last game?
I think
that
so.
That he might have had a video archive or something.
Oh, that Sosa would have had some sort of video
yeah.
archive that you guys could look through.
Yeah.
You didn't bring it up, but you know it's a possibility to explore.
Okay.
So we got to break into his house, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Well, his house is in.
Oh, I think I was thinking
it's
it.
in
And it
Key
just
West,
didn't come
Florida.
out.
So,
Sorry.
in any case, in terms of follow up from last week, Barbara, did you ever give anything that had your phone number to Dwight on it?
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't
Because
you?
he would call you the next day. He's so smitten.
Well,
Yeah.
you communicated mainly through email.
Yeah, it was email.
Do you have like an e-block signature at the bottom of your email that has
Has
your,
your business-
work number?
yeah.
And I set up a whole fake identity. I created a fake chess blog and the whole thing. So
Yeah. So you probably would have created like a fake email address. to
Yeah.
go
Oh,
with
you
that.
never told him who you actually were?
no, I used my real
You
name.
used your real name.
So he could potentially.
Yeah. Find you.
He wouldn't be able to get your cell phone number, but he would be able to get probably your work number,
Word.
the Oracle.
And then if you have a thing on LinkedIn or
Profile.
ball and chain.
Chained in.
Chained in.
Chained in.
Yeah. Let's see.
The
Chained
cog.
together.
No, just another cog.
Yeah. Oh God, I love that.
Just another cog. That's
Yeah.
great.
And then you, your profile would be on there probably. Because
Yeah.
Archie wanted us to get all like into social media.
Right.
Remember that? He was like drunk that night and he was just like, no, you really got to do this, guys.
He pulled the gun out of his desk. It was pretty tense.
It was.
It was kind of wild.
It was.
It got wild.
It did.
It was all fine in the
That was
end.
when
We had
I
a laugh.
offered you the social media director job.
That's right, and
you
I
turned
took
down.
it. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't turn it down.
You turned it down.
I did turn it down, didn't I?
You're prudent.
That's right.
Of course, he had the gun in his hand.
Yeah.
so-
So.
This was last week?
Oh no.
Just making-
Oh, this was 2-3 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
At least.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the other one? What's the snack one? You
What?
said her friend face.
Tastygram?
Tastygram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I guess there's a chance. I mean, can I roll something to establish a difficulty for him to have to beat?
Let's see. Roll your intelligence plus computer to
Yep.
keep your to
Bonus
keep,
die since it's internet, and that's my specialty.
exactly keep your phone number off the internet.
One success.
One success.
Yeah.
So one difficulty.
Okay.
Let's see how
That's great.
persistent he is.
So he has to roll two or more successes. Wow.
He only gets one success, so
Wow.
yeah, nope.
Maybe he
You've,
feels humiliated.
No, I just covered my tracks well enough.
yeah. So
Just well enough.
No.
so have you kept the email, or did you delete it after you left
Oh
the?
man.
Oh.
Do you just walk out Mission Impossible style and just push a button and all of that whole online profile is deleted?
I love that idea.
This poor kid.
I know. I kind of feel bad.
I think I kept
I
the
feel just
email.
cutscene to just
Yeah.
a random explosion.
I kept the email, but I'm not checking it yet.
Okay.
I'm not checking it yet.
Oh my
Even
god.
if
Are you
you're
okay,
not
Barb?
checking it yet, there's still some push notifications on your phone. You've gotten probably since 6 a.m. You've gotten.
Oh, help me!
Let's call it a D5.
Okay. All right. What is that? 4?
That's that's 4.
Wow.
Wow.
Emails
4
from
emails
Dwayne.
is 6, and it's what, 9
This
a.m.
kid is having
Yeah.
a rough week. Basil just totally interrupted his work day.
Yeah, stormed into his office through a,
Barb
through a
is
locked
blowing
door.
him off left and right.
Yeah.
Do they have titles? Do they have the email have a title?
Well, I think all of them are just variations of last night.
They're devolving. They're had a great time. Hey, let's hang out. Where are you?
Yeah.
No, really, where are you?
Yeah.
Worried about you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can't get you out of my mind. Come back, Barb.
Oh, Barb.
I think you need to read the body of the emails to get that
get
sort of
the-
desperation. But there's just checking in last night.
Yeah.
Hope you had a good time.
These are the
That's-
subject lines?
That's
The-
3.
Yeah. You
So,
And then just no,
Call me.
no subject on
Yeah,
the fourth
then-
one.
Oh,
no
no
subject,
subject.
yeah.
Oh.
I think it would be just dripping with desperation.
Oh, no
No, he's-
subject. Just call me.
he's very hungover.
True that.
He's in pain.
Yeah, I'm impressed he got up at 6. Maybe he never went to sleep.
Probably not.
Yeah, he was probably.
And to look at a screen hungover? Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Well, he's probably got those,
Yeah.
those special
Yeah.
glasses that dull the glare, the yellow
Probably.
tinted.
Oh.
Yeah, he would. That sounds like Dwight.
Yeah,
That sounds like Dwayne.
very much Dwight.
Oh, Dwayne.
0 is a 10, right?
Indeed. So Ginger, what are you up to then this morning?
I'm just checking my research
I
left
haven't
and
have anything
right.
new.
Would Claudia have emailed me yet, or not quite yet?
Probably not yet, since it's still pretty not early morning, but it's still technically morning. So if you don't hear from her by 10, you could probably reach out to her again,
think
or
you
you can just
can.
reach out to her again now if you want. It's
Yeah,
up to
I'll
you.
send her a reminder email from but I'm just sitting at the coffee shop. I find that you get good intel just listening to students yammer about whatever, and so I'm just sitting at the coffee shop looking at my notes, but listening to everybody just to see if. Can I roll to see if anyone says anything interesting?
Make me a wits plus composure.
Nice.
Where's my wits?
Mm.
Oh, good. So that's a success, and that's a success, and that's a success, and that's a success.
Then you get to
Whoa.
re-roll the
What?
zeros.
Okay.
And the wait, is
That wasn't it. That was a
okay.
6. Ignore that one. Ignore me. And
Wow.
another one.
No.
So that's
Wow.
Going?
5.
Yeah, 5 going.
6.
No.
6 going. Oh my god.
Damn.
Lovely.
Yeah, so
even with the cold and everything.
yeah.
I'm unflappable.
Let's make this interesting. You hear a group of students comes in, and it's obvious that they're students because, you know, only a certain type of person has that energy about them this early in the goddamn morning.
Pajama pants on.
That too,
Yeah.
That too. They're all coming into hallowed grounds to get their morning coffee, and all of them are they take a seat pretty close to you, like 2 tables over, I would say. And the first thing that catches your ear when they start talking is, "Oh my God, that Ritch Pigley is so hot."
What?
That's what your 6 successes got you?
That seems like more of a punishment.
It
break
does.
my
That's like a
pencil.
dramatic failure.
I break my pencil in my hand, look at it, throw it, grab another one out of my bag. Oh, motherfucking.
What? So they just said he's so hot?
That's sort of what brings her attention to that
okay.
table.
I'm like,
Yeah. But no, they're actually talking about
You
the.
probably just couldn't even believe it the first time you heard it.
Like, what did you just say?
They didn't even say it that loud. It's just you're so attuned to hearing terrible things.
You're Ritch Pigley.
that Ritch Pigley. My spider senses too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, you have a gaggle of students that are taking a variety of classes that you guys are teaching, and they've been talking about the occult and media class, your screenwriting class.
Wait, they're not saying I'm hot?
Sorry, Basil.
It's sort of like an argument
win 'em all.
that's sort of happening right now. So
They're probably talking about you outside.
In fact, I text Basil right now and I'm like, you're not going to believe this fucking bullshit, but guess what all our students think about who's the hottest one?
Well, and so then I text back, well, he's a silver fox. Shrug.
I'm going to send him to a furrier.
Oh, well played.
So yes, the
Well.
conversation had reached the point of the ratemyprofessor.com.
Yeah.
Oh,
The peppers?
oh no.
peppers.
Now I'm listening because I really want to know if I'm on their list.
Read my
and?
professor.
And?
What?
Well?
Yeah, what did we?
Well, am I on the
Oh, I see.
How many peppers?
How many peppers?
I thought it was just a pepper if the professor was hot.
No, it's multiple
No, yeah, you
peppers.
can.
Oh God, it's been
There's a
while
little
since I've
number
been in
next to it.
academia.
Roll for peppers or something.
Yeah.
What's
Come
it?
on,
It's a
how
rate
many
from-
peppers do we
it's a
Can I
have?
number
just
from
say,
1 to 10?
like, Vitaly got
5. Is it out of 5?
What's that?
How many
Out of 5
peppers?
peppers? Vitaly.
Oh, he got a bunch.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So 5 peppers?
Maybe it
Max.
should be pickles. Date my professor with pickles.
Pickles, yeah.
Let's see. There's 5 visiting professors.
Spicy
Yes.
pickles.
Reading.
I can't recall.
Are any of them in my class? Do I recognize
Yeah, can
any
you
of
please?
them?
Oh yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
want to be part of that. Just kept popping up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
we're going with Ginger first, right?
we're actually going around the table.
Oh,
this
no.
This will determine how many peppers each of you gets.
Oh.
Do we get bonuses for having striking looks?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you each will get +2 for having
I do.
for having
I
striking
Do
looks.
we all have striking looks? Are we all
I
that
do.
vain?
I
Yeah.
don't. I have persuasion.
That's good.
That's true. Ginger doesn't have striking
I
looks,
do not.
but everyone else does.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's good for everyone else.
All right, so we have
This is for Barb.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
For
5
Barb.
peppers. Wow.
No. This is how I'm arranging.
I see.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Barb, you are the hottest with I'm not sure what the scale is, but you have 10 out of 10
Pickles.
pickles.
No, it's pickles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spicy pickles.
Kate, you have 8.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Basil, perhaps your students just haven't really been.
How dare you?
Maybe it's because
How
a
dare
lot
you.
of your classes are actually in the dark because you're
It's
showing
true.
movies.
It's true.
So you have 4.
I spit when I talk sometimes, so that's all right.
However, Ritch only has 3, and that's only because he just took striking looks as his merit.
He got a 1. Maybe they were being sarcastic about him.
Actually, it's only one student that said that.
Oh, I
This
see.
is some sort of an argument being
They're taking a controversial
being put
Got it.
forward.
I got it. Okay.
And Ginger has 8.
Whoa.
Heyo.
Yes. Yes, I'm worth 8 pickles. And then look over notice me, I'm like,
Yeah, just picture you surreptitiously like typing it in.
Teacher's got pickles. I bring 5 pencils.
Yeah. All right.
Indeed.
Do they say anything else of
Yeah, besides
marriage or meaning?
Yes, enough about how hot we all are. What
Yeah,
did they
please.
actually say?
Although I do text Basil immediately, I'm like, I'm gonna hold this over Ritch forever. I got an 8, he got a 3, motherfucker.
And you sent back a 100.
Yeah.
There's just sort of a, other than discussion of your classes, there's a lot of talk about the big game tomorrow.
Right.
Is that all?
I mean, what are you hoping to hear?
Anything about
Something,
snow
yeah.
or chess games or
Mind control,
mind
vampires.
control?
No weirdness
Yeah.
on campus.
Still awesome though.
Yeah, weirdness.
So of the students that were rating me an 8 pickles, I go to the counter. Does the counter have sandwiches? Do they have sandwiches at
Oh, yeah.
Rooms? I ask them for a pickle. And then as I'm leaving with all my papers gathered up to head to school, I just put it on the students' table and I wink at them and then I keep
Oh
going.
my god.
So is it like a piece of sliced pickle, or is it like the full pickle
A
on your
pickle
back?
with like a toothpick.
the full pickle.
in it,
Full
like,
pickle.
just on a plate, nothing else, just
Yeah.
a pickle. And I'm like, see you guys in class. Tick, 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 tick. Skipping my step, I hop on my scooter.
Aww.
Scooter
Off
to
she goes.
class.
Scarf flying off behind her.
I love it.
All right, where are you guys planning on meeting up?
Well, lunch.
What time?
You want lunch? You guys want to have lunch?
She has a noon class.
Oh, you do.
Well, it's the one that she just sort of sets up and walks out on,
That's
right?
true.
Yeah, but she's actually interested this time so that
Oh.
she can get through this book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we can say we take a late lunch at like 1.
Yeah, late lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Then
What's
let's
on the
see.
menu today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Barb, was there
let me
anything you wanna do?
let me do some quick sum ups before lunch. Barb, you get 3 more emails from from
I
Dwight.
really have to delete this account.
Oh no. He's gonna look up your name and
Yeah,
like
you
I'm
wanna-
still telling you in like the office. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna look up your name on Giggle and like it's gonna be just completely like he'll just see everything about
What's
you.
Google supposed to be?
Google.
Oh, I see.
So yeah.
No. I mean, I've taken some steps to, you taught me.
yourself.
You yourself showed me how to hide myself online.
On the giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's not gonna find me. He would have found me by now if he was gonna.
If he
find
just picks up a newspaper, he's gonna see your name on the paper, Barb. Why didn't you use a pseudonym or a what is it called? An alias. Yeah,
A
that's what
name.
it's
That's the
called.
one.
That's it. An alias.
a nom de plume.
Yeah. Well, no, an
It's only if
alias.
you're pluming.
Yeah, you weren't pluming. Unless
I
there's
never
something
do
you're not
that.
telling me.
You know I never do that. As a member of the media, I have to remain scrupulous at all times.
Oh my god.
So seducing and getting
Yeah.
drunk a just
Yeah.
graduated from college, that's the scrupulous integrity.
Why is Ginger texting you
I
about
don't
our
know.
conversation?
I'm actually FaceTiming her right now.
I'm on
I'm FaceTiming her, and I just have her like on the little thing.
Just this little tinny voice.
Yeah.
Barb
you know?
doesn't know, I just pipe up. Barb, I don't see what's scrupulous about that.
Yeah. Oh God damn it, Ginger! I didn't know you were on.
I mean, you're a 10 out of 10 pickles. You gotta like, you know, play that shit.
Am I?
Yeah. All right.
So then I relate to all of you. Yeah, this is how many pickles you want.
Yeah, guys, I found out some really hot leads.
Yeah, like what? What is it? All right. So yeah, so you got 3 more emails from Dwight. What did
Yeah.
they say? What did they say? Open them.
All right. I will open the goddamn
He's a
emails
lead.
before I delete my account.
So yeah, there's like the first one is is like stream of consciousness writing like
Oh no.
I
Oh no.
I had such a great time last
Oh,
night. It's opened my world. I've never seen things that I saw until just now.
What?
What the hell did you
I
show
didn't
him,
spike
Barb?
his drink.
Yeah, but it's the first time we drank anything.
That's true. And he had like the Mad Margarita or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barb, you totally gotta play this angle. I mean, you really need to.
Yeah, you're reading it to us. Yeah.
The
Exactly.
devil on your shoulder.
Yeah.
The second email is much more professional. It's like, I want to thank you for your time yesterday. If you have any further questions and want to follow up, please let me know. The third is sort of like, so would you like to meet up then tonight again?
Call me.
Call me.
Call me. Yeah. And they just sort of continue in like desperation, either overt or subtle from there on.
Oh man. This
Yeah,
boy
wavering
needs
from
some attention.
professional to
My cell phone.
please.
My cell phone broke, and I'm not sure if you texted me in the meantime, so I'm sending.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just to
I
make
double
sure.
checked the address that I was writing to just to make sure that you were getting these.
Oh man, Barb, you can't.
You gotta play that angle.
You need to get more information. Yeah.
I think I got everything I need, but
He keeps emailing you.
well, yes, because I am irresistible.
Oh God.
True. 10 pickles.
Yeah.
Can't argue
Yeah.
with
Right.
it.
Yeah. I'll turn the monitor. 10 pickles, Basil. 10 pickles.
Let me
It's
see.
an
You
arbitrary.
are.
It's an arbitrary system. Totally arbitrary. It's self-selecting. Anyway.
You're only saying that because you have 4.
It's true.
I'm not gonna address this. Anyway.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm not gonna say nothing. So what I'm saying right now is, let's just go to lunch. We're kind of done with the podcast thing. I think we're gonna be talking about this thing. I don't know. They call it Gehenna. I found it on the dark web.
Okay.
It's a vampire apocalypse thing. So I don't know.
Okay.
I'm willing to talk about it.
Wow.
See.
Crossing the streams over there, Basil.
Yeah.
All
That's what I
right.
do, Barb. That's what I do. Let's go get
It's
some.
like the nerdiest introduction to a this Gehenna. I found it on the dark web. I mean, it's
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So we've just been working out the show outline.
Yeah, like what we
this
want to
morning.
talk about, and
Okay.
of course we have some experts that are coming on board. So
Gehenna experts.
yeah.
We've got Bradley. He claims to be a real life vampire.
Well, we have somebody. We do have that, and then we have a Jerry Belvedere who wants to show up. Yeah. All right. Anyway.
So just before class, Kate texts Mike to come over and help her, and so she's going to
Quote
try
unquote
to
help.
no, for
Okay.
real, help this time.
Kate's actually getting shit done today.
I love it.
Yeah, it happens in spurts.
It does. It
yes.
does.
And then it's just like
So what are you
drunken
asking
binging for a.
What are you asking for?
That's right.
So she's asking him to help her photocopy
Oh, of course.
all of these. Yes.
Yeah.
And,
Scan, digitize.
Oh yeah, I guess scanning probably would make more sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Scanning. And yes. And so then she's going to go to class and do this distribution of each chapter of Lost and Forgotten. So
Okay.
does she find anything?
Go, students, go.
Go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fly, my pretties.
Find me some shit.
Let's see. Nothing that sort of strikes a chord with you in terms of like the name, but there are a few accounts that sort of make you think of the Scoresby trial, actually.
Scoresby trial.
Yeah. So Scoresby accused of murdering his wife and 2 sons.
Yes.
And the bodies were never found, and there was
Right.
never any physical evidence of like where they were.
Yeah.
So, some of the accounts in Lost and Forgotten kind of strike a chord with you in that aspect. Like there was, high profile, very in the public spotlight, vanished without a trace, and the media dropped the accounts somewhat swiftly afterwards. Like there was no significant follow up.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So all of these books are now on her phone, by the way. So
Yeah,
she's
awesome.
going to scroll through them later.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
Ginger, your phone rings.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Ginger.
Did you just have that ready? You were checking your phone, weren't
I
you?
wasn't.
Okay.
You said your phone rings. It was right here.
Oh, good. It's Claudia Costos.
Claudia.
She's back in town.
How nice to hear from you. How was your trip?
Oh, tedious.
Tedious. I'm sorry to hear
Tedious.
that. Why is
Yeah.
it tedious?
Just certain. I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, totally fair.
Why did you? What did you need from me again?
So, and thank you, by the way, for responding to my query, but we were interested in a newspaper article. I work for the Oracle, and we're doing quite a bit of research around a number of things. We also happen to be teaching at your alma mater this semester. We're all visiting professors. It's quite lovely. Feel free to sit in on one of my PhD level classes if you like. And we need the newspaper article from I forget
July
what
of
date it is.
2015.
That's the one, and nobody seems to have a copy of it in the archives, and so I thought perhaps you might have one. Give me, if you do.
Yes, possibly. Where would you be able? I would need to look through some of my files. Where would I be able to meet you later?
Well, I have a class at 11, and then lunch, whatever, I don't know what time it is. And then after that, I could meet you anywhere, or you could meet us on campus for lunch and meet the whole crew. We tend to meet there and have lunch daily for some godforsaken reason.
An awesome menu.
They have an adequate menu.
Sure. What time?
2-ish?
Okay.
Fantastic. Does that give you enough time?
I think so. It'll be good to see the old campus again.
Great. It'll be lovely to see you. I will be the one with the bright orange hair. You can't miss me. It's an auburn, really. Basil's got a mustache, which is quite amazing. I mean, you might recognize us from the Oracle. I don't know. If you can't find me, call my cell phone since you clearly have it.
Oh, of course.
Great. Give me your number.
She does.
Meow, 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 meow. Great.
555-1234.
That's not a number.
Wait a minute.
All right, well, that's fantastic. Thanks so much for getting back to us. We'll see you on campus.
Of course.
I immediately get off and text everybody.
Okay.
Woo!
Basil.
Yes.
As you're walking to the commissary, your phone rings.
Oh, pick it up. Hello.
Yes. I'm looking for Jeff.
This is he.
We spoke yesterday. I'm sorry that our conversation ended somewhat abruptly. You caught me off guard.
Did I?
I had a chance to think about what you said, and I'm curious what you meant by it.
Well, I just want more information.
You said it might be able to help with something.
Yeah, there's strange things happening at CSU Sankaisa, and I just need more information.
I see. What would you need?
I just need to confirm evidence of snowfall and evidence of covering it up.
I see. That's it.
Yes, that's it.
A burned down building.
If that doesn't seem like very much to you, there's also a whole issue around the fire that took place in 2015 and killed students.
Oh, I see. So this would have...
They're all connected,
Oh.
is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Wow, that was very Nick Cage.
Well, so what sort of information would you need in for that? Like copies of the tape or?
Yeah, copies of the tape. I need any sort of documentation of acknowledgement of what's on the tapes. I need evidence of people being present at a specific location on a day and time, and the students that were involved.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
I'll see if there's any of that left over. If not, I can at least get you a copy of whatever issue of the show that was.
I'm surprised you still have archives.
They're in a storage locker somewhere that were paid for 10 years, so.
Oh.
Jesus.
All right. Well, anything you can give me around the dates. So I give her the dates of the video, of the fire, stuff like that. Just anything around that.
Okay.
Thanks, Maria.
Yes. Thank you.
I hang up.
Yeah.
See, Barb? That's using an alias. I just flowed with it. You saw how that worked.
It wouldn't have made any difference if you'd given her your real name. You gave her your number.
How do you know my number's under my name?
I'm assuming it's not.
No, it's not.
But it doesn't make
You're
any
smart.
difference.
Yeah, it does. It makes a hell of a lot of a difference.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
So
thank you.
I took these pictures while I was away because the CU Boulder had a setup in their cafeteria that made me think of everything that David's been doing with the like there's like signs
Nice.
of
Oh, cool.
different like food sections.
Oh, yes.
So it's like
Oh,
split
right.
by like
Oh, that's
Persian, Asian,
Oh, that's so cool.
whatever.
Yay!
I think that deserves another one of those.
Oh, man.
Only
because
one
I was
session.
there.
Oh,
I was
good.
like, oh, this
Bringing
is
it.
exactly the cafeteria. we're
Yeah.
in. So, yeah.
Nice.
And you took pictures.
I took pictures.
So like that. So
So like that. So what's on the menu?
the menu
Yeah.
for Thursday. The German is I apologize. Kaspatzel, soft egg noodles in a hearty creamy cheese sauce.
So like macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, very very German macaroni and cheese with egg noodles.
So tiny hiding shots.
The French, I apologize again, tartiflette. Gratin of potatoes and onions served alongside grilled meat. The African are African meat pies, seasoned mincemeat and vegetables wrapped in a flour blanket and baked.
Oh, damn.
Japanese is curry rice.
Oh!
White rice with curry style sauce served with beef or chicken. Italian, sorry again, ribollita. Hearty potage of kale, beans, and meat served with bread. And domestic is chili and
Chili with an I or an E?
with an I. So ground beef and red kidney beans cooked in a spicy chili and tomato sauce.
Everywhere but New Mexico.
With cornbread.
I know.
I
Alright, I'm gonna have
isn't
the
French you're talking
I'm gonna have the beef curry.
Yep.
The beef curry.
Same.
It's good.
Yeah, I was gonna go with something else, but when I heard about that curry, I gotta go with curry.
No.
Okay.
Italian when she gets there.
Ah, yes.
We're all sitting there eating curry.
Curry,
and
yeah.
nice Italian. I'm like, where's your curry? Go get curry.
Yeah.
So yeah, after about 10 minutes of you guys sitting around and eating, what's your initial conversation about some knowledge bombs
I'm
have been
gonna
dropped?
text. I'm gonna secretly text Tom actually.
Oh.
So Barb's at the cafeteria right now. You want to see her?
Do you have his phone number?
I do.
She does.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to the library
canon.
together and
Yeah.
Canon.
got his
She has
information.
phone number.
So.
Okay. Oh, it's what you
Bros.
guys established.
Yeah, we're tight.
You made that slide about the pickles, and now she's getting tongue.
That's right. Anyway, so yeah. So I tell everybody I got a call from Maria Sosa.
Wow.
She's gonna find out more in her her archives. With,
I really thought she was just a goner.
I did too, but she called me. She used
Wow.
my alias because that's what you do as a professional journalist.
No, that's what you do as a. Well, anyway, go on.
And so, and so I found out that yeah, she's gonna find out some more information for me about the fire, about the snowfall, and
What a great source.
yeah. So I found that out, which is nice.
Nice.
Good. Keep eating it.
Yeah.
And why her husband died? She gonna.
I'm gonna all in due
Ease
time.
into
I'm
that.
gonna ease into that because pneumonia is a very common cause of death.
Yeah, but he wasn't that old, right?
No, exactly. But it is commonly used to represent something else that was more suspicious.
It's like the old
suspicious.
trip and fall.
Right.
Well, there's a little bit of that, but also there might have been things that compromised his immune system to the point where he caught pneumonia and died from it.
Or they might have just injected fluid into his lungs and then called it pneumonia.
You got Ginger, you're on it.
In a
Barb,
bad
be
case
more
of
like
the
Ginger.
drowning in his sleep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So do you think she might give us access maybe eventually to her husband's archives?
I think she's looking into them, but if she doesn't want to look at them, I can offer us to check them out. So I think she's becoming a little bit more open to working with us.
Nice.
It's good. So what are the odds of Tom walking into the cafeteria?
Let's see. The odds would be.
Well, while you're thinking, I'm going to pass this around.
Sounds
It's,
good.
this is the student organization list.
Oh,
Yeah, that I got.
yeah,
on
Brandy
me.
Bennett.
Yeah.
She was the one who left.
She's with the Ghost Hunters.
She's with the Ghost Hunters Club, and she left some friend face messages on the
yeah,
profiles of the students who passed away.
Yep. It's true. Oh, Kate, I texted you, but you were in class, so I don't know if you saw. But the students at Hallowed Grounds were rating us on Date My Professor.
Oh.
Did they tell you? Did you see the pickle ratings we all got?
Well, I saw mine and.
Right? I propose that we make a chart and put it up at the office showing that Rick Pickling clearly lowest on the list, despite his name and all his appeal. 3 out of 10 pickles that day.
So
My advice
But see,
is
that's what Rick would
envy. I
say.
have to.
Yeah,
That's what
no,
Rich
it's
would
good.
say. He would,
Rich would-
yeah. That's just pretty.
Don't
Do you like my
start to
Rich?
sound like him?
It's more about. So I think we start doing our favorite Ritch impersonations. Oh, I know what he.
Yeah. Do you like mine? I do
Yeah.
the clap.
Yeah, that's pretty good. He might also say something like, "Actually, Ginger, the real learning that happens is not about appearances. It has to do with our inner beauty."
Your inner beauty is only worth 3 pickles, I would say.
So as you guys are making fun of Rich Pigley, a woman walks up to the table.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh.
Yeah, what's your at?
normal.
Right, what is she?
She does
Average.
not have striking looks.
She does not have
Okay.
striking looks.
Okay.
She sort of turns to address Ginger and asks,
Oh.
"Are you Ginger O'Flannery?
I am.
Claudia Ekoftis?"
Oh,
Claudia, have you eaten yet? Would you like to get some food and sit down and join us?
Oh,
Yes, join us, please.
yes, join us, Claudia.
Well, she has her flask in her hand and she's like,
She actually says, "Well, I actually ate before I got here. The food
Oh.
didn't used to be this appetizing looking, actually."
I've heard that too. I've heard it's really quite gone up in recent years.
They have a lot of cool stuff here, but that's okay. If you want a tea or coffee.
Oh, a tea would be.
So I'm going to
would
hand
be
Oh,
you
she wants
this
tea?
list so that you
okay.
can compare the list of people
Oh,
who are
that's a
at the
good idea.
screening with people who are. I start Sam Murph and then I figure I just hand both to you.
okay.
So I'm gonna jump up and get her a tea because that's rare. She might become
Oh,
my
yeah,
kind of
right.
lady.
Okay,
Yeah.
Just if,
sounds good.
keep it in your pants for
Yeah,
10 minutes.
no.
No.
Okay. Nothing.
The answer to that is no.
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 What are the odds of Tom walking in?
Forget all this plot moving forward. What about Tom?
What about Tom walking
I'm just
in?
curious. That's all.
Let's see.
Oh.
Lose Albert.
Let's see if he's got the. Let's see if he has the gall to do it.
Yeah.
Leads and
He's got the
means sounds
stones.
really
Yeah,
right?
similar.
He does not.
Okay. Damn
Very
it.
sad.
It's probably blocked
Yeah,
by
that's
them.
kind of walking into the lion's den.
Yeah, he's already sort of. I mean, he got quite a lot of ribbing yesterday at Bradner's, so he's not really looking forward to another round. I think he's probably maybe wants a day off.
Laying low.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. So so Barb and Kate are now comparing the
Comparing
list
notes.
that Ginger gave.
But I mentioned all of you guys. This is Claudia. She has the newspaper article that we
Right.
haven't been able
Great.
to locate.
Oh,
from
wow.
that
Hello.
day.
How old
Oh,
is
she
she?
does?
Claudia Costas.
She graduated in 2011, and it's 2017, so she'd be what, like 28?
Yeah, something like that. 28, 29.
She looks about the age we would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's She's around your ages.
So you have the newspaper then?
Yes. Can
I see it?
He didn't specify whether it was the early or late July, so I brought both.
Oh, wonderful.
Lovely.
I did specify the date.
You specified July. There's an early and a late July
The
paper.
date of the fire.
It's the whole month of July. It covers both. It covers the whole.
That's
month of
okay.
July,
Either
right?
way.
In any case, she puts 2 papers down.
All right.
One is the July 15th, and one is the July
Oh, I see.
31st.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay. And the fire was on the 15th? No, 13th, right?
The fire, I think,
15th.
was on the 15th.
Okay.
So yes, this is important information. So I bring the tea back to Claudia,
Yep.
give it to her, and say, so on the 15th, I'm curious, what was in the paper before the fire took place? So
Well, since the fire took place the night of the 15th, the day of the 15th just had normal school activities.
there's nothing saying do this event or publicizing certain events.
No,
No.
nothing specific. Just the usual roundup of various sports
Okay.
acquisitions and the lineups of their various squad, platoon, conglomeration team,
All
etc.
right. All right. So then the one on the 31st.
The one on the 31st has a. It's not even front page. It's probably on the 3rd page. You guys remember when you were looking through the? I think it was either the digital file.
Yeah.
It was the digital files. The fire wasn't actually on the 1st page. The reference to the fire was actually on the 3rd page, and it was an article on the bottom left of the paper that looked kind of
Right, askew.
askew. So here it's on the 3rd page. It is no longer askew, and indeed it does say textile mill burns down. However, on it, there's no reference to any student deaths.
What? All right, I'm taking pictures of all of these.
Yeah,
pages.
yeah.
I'm taking
Kate, so
pictures.
is Kate.
Yeah,
So it's not gonna wait for your email.
On all of our cell
yeah,
phones.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
taking pictures of this. So I look at Claudia and I say, it doesn't say the students were killed in the fire in this article.
What students?
Well, 3 students supposedly died in that fire. Meow, 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 meow. Whose names I don't remember, but I
Claudia.
she knew what they were.
Claudia Evelyn
Carolyn
Bird.
Evelyn Bird, Morgan Christus, and Jimmy Edward.
Those ones.
I'd never heard their names before.
You never heard of them?
No.
Huh.
But we have the microfiche file that says
Not a microfiche, digital file. That's,
scan. We have a scan.
A scan.
Of
yes.
That
an
says
article
that people
that's
died?
you that says
Yeah.
people died.
Okay.
But this is the original article that was written. Is it possible that the students just didn't know when it was written that anyone had died, and so then they amended it later?
I'm thinking this just sounds like a total cover-up. So the record is showing that the students, it was in the school's best. Okay, so I'm kind of talking more loudly. It's in the school's best interest to cover up like the deaths of these students.
Right, but in other words, they replaced the original article, which did not mention the deaths at all, with an article that did.
Exactly in
That's
the record.
like counterintuitive.
But they're trying to control the students and like keep them calm. So if they don't acknowledge the deaths of these students, they're not acknowledging that happened. And so, but why is it in the like what you're essentially
That's what I'm
saying?
saying,
Why is it even in the record?
Right, it would make more sense if it was in the original one, and then in the
And then,
reproduction they like deleted it.
Exactly.
But the reproduction, they got rid of all the copies of the original that mentioned it not at all. I mean, I'm all for conspiracy theories, Basil, but to me that sort of seems like they amended it for the better. I mean, they didn't cover up the deaths at all. Claudia, you got any insight on this from your time at this establishment?
I couldn't say actually. Oops. You're talking about 3 students who supposedly died in this fire. That's.
We found that. Wait, no, I'm sorry to interrupt. Go on.
No, no.
I just. It doesn't
Ritch
seem real to me.
Okay, so did we look at those student records and see if they're on the roster? If they were even on the roster at that point in time?
Are any of them on
Yeah,
our
so
list?
what was the Caroline, right?
So Carolyn Evelyn Bird.
Yeah.
No, Claudia.
Claudia
Oh,
Evelyn Bird.
Claudia Evelyn Bird, Morgan Christus, and Jimmy
Oh, yes.
Edward.
Morgan is on
Morgan's on there, so Morgan's
And Jimmy
the other
Edward.
person. And when we tried looking them up, they
No.
Jimmy could also be James, right? Well,
Could be James,
okay.
yeah, but I haven't seen him. I
And
haven't seen
what
any
were you
J's.
saying?
So can I do a
Jonathan.
Giggle search real quick
Yeah.
for Morgan Christus to see if like
Yeah.
any actual obituary or anything comes up, like on my phone?
Oh, no online obituary shows up. Just her friend face that's listed as a in memoriam page, and then just a link to some of the things that she that she was attending CSU SK in 2003.
I'm thinking these people didn't really die. We got a paper published by someone who supposedly died after they supposedly died. We got no obituary for another person who supposedly died. You're all about the pseudonym, the aliases. Maybe all these kids just switched to a new alias and they're all still alive and they just saw something they shouldn't have seen. That's a
But
question for your...
we've mentioned the deaths to other
Yeah.
people, and it's
Yeah, people seem to
it
acknowledge
seems to be common knowledge, right?
Yeah, but nobody ever saw anything. They just were told at some point these people died. The original newspaper article didn't have anything about it.
Right.
So they made up a
Huh.
bunch of deaths to keep people away from the area, and maybe these 3 kids were involved in one of these MK
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
They cult them all
Projects.
the time. I'm
Yep,
saying.
no, I
and
know
now they
that.
have fake names, and they're still working for the government under these assumed identities.
Dwight thinks that Claudia died, right?
He doesn't know.
Dwight thinks that Claudia died. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
All
that's
right.
just because she doesn't talk to him anymore.
Getting my phone out.
Barb.
I'm gonna write back to Dwight.
We need you. Come here.
Yes, please.
So just pull up his latest email and just say,
Oh, it's pathetic now.
Oh no!
Oh,
What is
really?
it?
Utterly pathetic. Like, why? You left me there. Why did you leave me there?
oh,
But he
perfect.
didn't remember, right? He was
drinking
passed out.
Yeah, well, he would have realized. He would have put 2 and 2
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
So that's actually perfect. So I'll write back and I'll say, hey, sorry, battery died. Dwight, I'm scared. Thought I saw Claudia last night and went off to follow her. Help.
Whoa. Where can he find you?
By the way, do
You
we
can
have
email
any
me back.
pictures of Claudia Evelyn Bird?
We looked in the year. Didn't we look in the yearbooks?
We did, right?
I don't know if you did.
Well, the question is,
I know somebody who has access to all the yearbooks.
well,
Yes.
the reason I'm asking
Tell
is
me.
maybe
Tell me.
while we're sitting here, we friend face her friend account and see if she looks anything like Claudia Costas.
Yeah.
Same first name.
Oh, no, not at all.
All right.
And actually, I you know, Barb is a bit disturbed. A bit disturbed.
Yeah, so you get an email like 2 minutes later saying, "Where are you?"
Okay. So I'm gonna
It's a
just,
love connection.
I'm just gonna kind of excuse myself very quickly.
Do we know that your email
Where are
is
you
right,
going?
or have you not?
No, I was just tip
Oh,
tapping.
wordlessly.
Then I'll excuse myself, leave. I'm heading for the library.
Okay.
Oh.
Claudia, do you mind if we keep this copy of this paper?
Sure.
Doesn't bother you?
No.
Okay. That way you don't have to. I mean, you can hang out with us longer if you want, but you don't. If you want to go do whatever else it is you want to do.
Oh, I might just take a stroll around the campus.
That sounds nice. Basil would go with you, I'm sure, if he wasn't busy.
I'm not busy. I'll go with you.
No.
Well, I would be happy for the company.
Okay. So let's have more
another one.
questions. All right. So going on this walk. So she doesn't remember any of these students.
No, they must have been after my time.
I mean, to be fair, she graduated 2011.
Right.
So she might not have ever met them.
But do you remember anything about the fire taking place, like in the regular news? Because we've been looking for just any other kind of information about it.
I never heard any, or I never saw any either programs or heard anything on the news or radio or read anything in local papers about it. And you working for the Oracle, you never posted anything about it. I guess the school just wanted to either it wasn't notable at the time, or the school didn't really want it to be getting out.
Yeah, I think you might be right, but it's just very odd. So I did take a picture of that digital version, and I show her how it looks like skewed, and it's like the same paper but a different article.
Right.
What do you think of this?
I mean, my first thought would be that, there was the first official release was maybe that the school was trying to tone down the mortality.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Then they they edited the retraction in later, or they printed a retraction later, or.
Yeah. Still feels like a cover-up of sorts.
It definitely doesn't seem. I mean, it's shocking.
It is shocking. It's very disturbing.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you know about, like the Ghost Hunter Club or the chess club here?
I know the chess club was it was either just starting up or it just started up when I was graduating. It was it wasn't populated by the most social students.
Right.
So we joked about it a bit in communications. But,
Why wouldn't you? Yeah. No, that makes total sense. Yeah.
Nicest way of putting it
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
but there wasn't
the Ghost Hunter Club wasn't established.
There wasn't a Ghost Hunter Club when we, or at least when I graduated. Not that I remember.
What do you do for a living?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God, what do I?
She graduated in communications.
Yes.
Because I have a podcast, I work for the Oracle.
The Oracle could always use new talent. right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see.
How we got a new NPC.
Always. There's always a new NPC in the world of darkness.
Ah, yes. Public relations for a local business.
Which business? It would be Great Brain, would it?
Oh. No, what's that?
That's Dwight Hughes' little AI business that he has in town.
No, I work for a satellite office in a media conglomeration called Verve Media.
Verve Media? What do you all, it's a conglomeration, so where do you, like, what other formats?
Well, we don't actually publish. We either acquire or sponsor various media outlets. And
Which media outlets?
She lists off a series of like Gawker-esque types of online blogs.
Yeah.
She says if you like, I don't know, Make me a wits plus.
Oh, shit.
Wits plus computer.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
And you have podcasting as your
I do.
specialty. Add your die for podcasting.
Okay. Oh, hello. That's a 1, 2. Oh, wow. Okay. 3,
Wow.
4.
Okay, so yeah, she shoots off a few names that you recognize as like some prominent like news podcasters, and then some I'd say like second string ViewTube news aggregate like face in the camera shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. The only one that I can think of is like Philip DeFranco. So the
Yeah.
second string Philip
Right.
DeFranco.
Okay.
And so she says they, they underwrite, they sponsor. It's kind of like when people talk about Azure Apron at the end of their videos, were
Yeah.
occasionally mentioned.
Right.
Squarespace.
Yes. Interesting. And so you've never heard about anything in terms of, well, okay, so I'm pondering those things, and then I kind of go, is there anything about snowfall in Sankaisa that you remember hearing about?
Snowfall.
Snow. There's been some documentation of snow.
Not while I was attending, no.
You don't remember anyone talking about it or hearing about it or
No.
really?
Yeah.
Huh. Are you dating anyone right now?
I mean, that's a.
Purely for a professional.
Yeah, just curious. Yeah, no, it's just this is a stream of consciousness.
I mean, I just got out of.
Oh, really? What happened?
He didn't like that I had to travel so much.
Oh, yeah, that can be difficult.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll just trail off there.
Okay.
What do you mean, wow?
That's good.
All right. So, Ginger, what are you up to?
While this is happening, we are looking, I think, at the newspaper together to see if there's anything else that looks suspicious in that update. And I will say to you, I think that if you were going to have a building near campus burn down and you were going to have a bunch of students involved in a group that caught the government's attention and you thought that they were excellent in their field and you wanted to recruit them, dying in a fire in a building on campus would be a perfect cover-up. So my feeling about it is that no one died in the fire, but then they used it as an excuse. I mean, this is a possibility, that they used it as an excuse to recruit, since we already have Dwight sort of in that boat.
Yeah.
Maybe they used it as an excuse to recruit these 3 people as well.
Yeah.
And maybe even made up bullshit names, but maybe not. But basically that now they have new names, new identities, they're working for the same government spooks that have come to talk to Basil, who I wouldn't trust within, a 10 million foot radius. Because probably they're just showing up to see how much we know about the fire and these kids. So I don't think we should share this theory with anyone outside of our group. But I know that cover-ups are a big thing, and I think that if this is a possibility that this is what they did with these students.
Maybe. Well, the only one of these students who's on the actual student organization list is Morgan Christus.
Right.
She majored in comparative religion.
Right.
Why would the government be interested in her?
I don't know. It might have had to do with their extracurriculars. I mean, it seems like all this ghost hunting, chest clubbing nonsense sort
Paranormal
of led
society.
to. I mean, all I know is in my studies of the occult, things get very strange when you start looking into anything related to ghosts, etc. So it's happened before that the government recruits people and then they just sort of make them disappear.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think it's weird that there is never an official obituary.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a friend face page saying in memoriam, which people take as gospel, but really there's no...
That Brandy Bennett she wrote comments on? What would you call it?
well wishes, rest in PC kind of thing.
We should find her maybe and ask her what she knows about their deaths. Did she attend a funeral?
Maybe, but my guess is it'd be really easy to say, like, students are busy with student life, the bodies were shipped home. funeral not held in town, it would be real easy to make people disappear.
Right.
And say that
we
they
could still
died.
ask her, maybe.
Yeah,
no, Totally.
Just to see.
But I think we
about.
maybe we should start angling the conversation differently with this government guy and sort of discuss how
Steer
they
him away.
recruit people and what kind of
What specialty do
patterns
Brooks?
they follow. Yeah. Without him knowing that that's what we're angling towards.
Yeah.
But maybe we should.
Maybe Dwight might know something about that.
Yep.
Maybe. Barb's got that covered, it seems like.
Uh-oh. So, yeah, what is Barb heading to the
I
library?
was heading to the library.
So that Tom and Dwight can meet.
I got a new man
Awkward.
now.
I got a new man.
I don't need you, Tom. I got
Yeah.
Dwight here.
Yeah. Check this out. Start making out
obviously making out with him inside of Tom.
Dwight's like, I'm so confused.
with him. She likes me.
She does, she doesn't, I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
So yes, am I at the library?
You are at the library.
Good. I'm walking in. Is Tom at the reference desk?
He is, yes.
Okay. So I walk up to him.
What's he wearing?
Long sleeve. Let's see.
Plaid button-up type
Yeah,
shirt.
that's what I see.
I was actually thinking sort of like a blue and white, striped shirt.
Okay.
Long sleeve, collared, and
down.
I don't know, maybe some kind of vest with that.
Sweater vest.
Oh no! I just the vest. I like that.
Yeah.
Very stylish.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Barb, what the hell? Yeah, now you're feeling regrets.
Or was she being snarky? Look at it.
So-
Yeah, exactly. It's not really like that.
Yeah, stylish.
Oh no! So keep doing the vest thing.
Yeah, well,
Show it's working for you.
with the AC, it's probably like a light wool.
Yeah, yeah,
fancy
it gets
style.
cold in there.
Yeah, so he's power flashing.
Nice, love it, love it, love it. Nice.
All right. So I walk up to the desk. Any reaction?
Yeah,
Anything at all?
he finishes signing something and
Oh,
he turns to you. It's Barb.
Tom.
It is.
weird to
How
see.
are you?
It's so weird to see you right now. I'm not great, Tom.
Not great, dog.
Not great, Tom.
Should we talk somewhere else?
Ooh.
Yeah, take me over to where the yearbooks are.
Ah.
Me.
Oh,
Take me over to where the yearbooks are.
the most secluded part of the library. His,
Yes, where nobody,
He
where
raises
nobody
one
goes.
eyebrow.
I know, like, really?
Ooh, yes.
Whoa.
Hitch that eyebrow, Ron Livingston style.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so he puts his little sign up that says he'll be back in 5 minutes.
Right.
Ooh.
And yeah,
5 minutes.
lifts up the divider, and you know where it is too. So
Yeah.
Okay.
he'll walk with you to the yearbook section.
So as we're walking, we are doing an investigation right now, and we're running into some issues with missing time and missing people. Kind of give them a meaningful look.
Missing people.
People who
Need people.
may or not be dead.
Dead.
Yes. And you were an advisor to the Paranormal Club.
Ghost Hunter Club.
That's right.
Your colleagues get this wrong all the time too.
It's very confusing having
It
two
is.
very similarly named clubs on
It
campus,
is.
I have to say.
It is very confusing. Yes.
Your
They're an
colleague.
action club. They ghost hunt.
Yeah,
That's right.
as opposed
Paranormal
to just
Club just
sit around
Paranormal
and
Club
look at
just reads the weekly world news.
Bat boy discovered.
Seen in Cuba this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Hillary had an alien baby. So I kind of stop and I'll look at him, somewhat pleadingly actually, and I'll say, "Please tell me. This may sound weird, but please tell me that Claudia Evelyn Bird is dead."
Let's see.
Oh man.
Make me a.
Charm.
How to appear super creepy to your ex.
Yeah. Tell me she's dead, Tom. Tell me she's dead.
Make me a presence plus.
Calm down, woman.
Yeah, hysterical little woman.
Yeah.
Like
By the shoulders.
Yeah.
Like the scene from Airplane. Just
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see, presence plus. Go presence plus manipulation.
Ooh, okay. Alrighty. Whoa, wait.
What's your presence, Barb?
3. Wow, 1 success.
One
What the
success.
heck?
Got a little worried there.
Willpower, man.
Maybe I need
Yeah, I
some-
should have willpowered that. Actually, that would have made sense narratively. Oh well.
So he says, yes, she's dead.
What about your
was-
striking
Does he
blows?
It's in the
seem
paper.
sure of himself?
He
Is
seems.
he shifty at all?
He seems about 99% sure. The only reason it seems, from your perspective, that he would be unsure is that you were so adamant on him, like, clarifying that she's dead.
But his justification is it was in the paper, so that's not.
That's not
Yeah.
great. That's not great. Did you attend her funeral?
There wasn't one.
Of course not.
All their families were not local.
So we're in the yearbook section, so I'm gonna pull down the relevant yearbooks and start looking up these people.
Sure.
What, was she a senior or a junior? I'm trying to remember.
The year that she died, she was actually a freshman.
Oh, freshman.
Huh? Why did I think she? I thought like
Well,
you
she
have
was
actually
an
been in school for a
upperclassman.
while.
Nope.
So, and I'll ask him to help me. You know, like I'm looking for pictures of Claudia Evelyn Bird. Who else died?
Oh, yes. And Jimmy.
Jimmy Rogers.
Jimmy Edwards.
Jimmy Edwards
Edwards.
Morgan Christus.
And
Morgan
Morgan
Christus,
Christus, who
that's right.
is listed here.
is the Paranormal Club person.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I gotta go.
Here we go.
Let's see if Jimmy Edwards has a picture. He doesn't.
Not in a single yearbook.
No, I mean on the Obsidian portal.
Oh,
All right.
unpopular guy.
Aw.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. So, Claudia Evelyn Bird is a petite, blonde, vivacious-looking girl.
Okay.
Feel free to
Young
cast
woman?
that as you like.
Okay.
Tara Reid.
Ew, no. Oh, God, no.
All right. She is Claudia Evelyn Bird is Kristen Chenoweth.
Okay, very young.
Yeah. Morgan Christus is a brunette. I don't know.
Kristen Chenoweth.
I'm sorry.
Kristen what?
Kristen Chenoweth.
Chenoweth.
What does she look like? Like, what is she? Is she normal, average?
And what
Morgan
grade
Christus
is she?
is she has striking facial features, Betty Page style.
Jessica Jones.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? Another Kristen.
Kristen Ritter.
Ritter.
Okay.
Two Kristens.
So Kristen
All
Ritter
Kristen cute.
and
Was she
All
also a
the Kristens.
freshman? Morgan?
Morgan was she was also a freshman.
Okay, and then Jimmy Edward.
Jimmy Edwards.
Perfectly plain in every way.
No, what is he?
I'll let you guys
What
cast
are-
this
yeah,
one. So he was a late night mechanic tow truck driver, and he was Truck's character in my game. So who would you cast him as?
He's a tow truck? What?
He was a late night mechanic / tow truck driver.
Who was attending university?
Yeah. He was. It was
So yeah,
moonlighting.
that was
Yeah.
one of Chuck's characters. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picturing like,
Also
Emilio
freshman, by the
Estevez.
way?
Also a freshman.
Like
Who?
Emilio Estevez, like
Emilio
Man.
Estevez.
In
Yes.
Repo Man.
Emilio Estevez. Perfect.
In Repo
In
Man.
Repo Man,
Yeah.
yes. Repo Man era Estevez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. So yes, yeah, Kristen Chenoweth, Kristen Ritter, and
There's
Emilio
all these pretty
Estevez.
people going to this fucking school.
I know. It's a beautiful world.
Where's the ugly ones?
No one's ugly.
The ugly ones are not former player characters.
That's right. That's right.
And not in the cast unless you got a face.
Or rather, there's no really ugly people in World of Darkness because there's no app
No.
score.
That's true.
There's just regular people and super pretty people and
Well, in
potentially-
classic World of Darkness, there's an appearance stat, but they got rid of it.
Why?
I don't
it's
know.
important for every
That's why I
role-playing
prefer
game.
classic World of Darkness.
Yeah.
They don't
So,
have
yeah, that's,
charisma either.
No.
Just composure.
Were there
presence.
most of the members
Presence.
freshmen?
Yeah, most
Are
of
they all
the
freshmen?
Is he a freshman too?
Jimmy Edwards was in his second semester, but not his second year.
No, okay.
Did he start
He's-
off term?
He started in the spring
I see.
term, not the fall term.
Yeah.
Wait.
Huh.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
we started like spring of 2015, and then there's fall of 2015 is when they all started.
Oh, sorry guys, I
Because it doesn't work.
was sort of thrown off. They started in 2013.
Oh.
In 2015, yeah. So they were all second-ish
Sophomores?
years. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Right.
They weren't seniors though.
No, they were not
We
seniors.
know that much.
Yeah.
Now, do I recognize any of these people?
Do you recognize any of these people?
Have I seen them around?
What year did you graduate?
I think I would have graduated before then. 8 years ago, 2009.
Okay.
You know, actually, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
I haven't seen them around anywhere. I haven't seen them like sitting in a car across the street from my house or anything.
Nope.
I was in school then, wasn't it?
You were in school around then, but you're not with.
Oh, that's true. Take photos and send them to my phone.
Yes, I'm photographing each of the pictures,
Send them to everyone.
Yeah.
sending them out.
Okay, so Claudius, Kristen, Chenoweth.
Mine's on Do Not Disturb.
Thank you for that vital piece of information.
Oh, it's vital.
Oh, it's vital.
All right.
That's why you never pick up.
Your phone just auto sends back with new recruit. Do not
Basically.
disturb.
Oh my god. All right, so having done that bit of sleuthing,
What? What's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to think what to do with Dwight.
Oh, well, he's gonna meet you any minute now.
Yeah, he wants to know where I am. That was,
Yeah,
that was
so-
the last. Any
Oh.
further emails in the last 20 minutes?
Oh, in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, he sends you a few repeats like, where are you? And then the third is, where are you? I'm getting worried.
All right, so I'll write back real quick.
What
Just
a clingy-
1 minute. Yeah.
1 minute. This
She said she needed help.
Yeah,
she
she
was
was like,
worried.
help was the last
He
thing
is
he wrote.
clingier than an octopus about to be eaten at a Japanese restaurant.
And and Barb played off of that.
Yeah,
so
she did.
obviously
Sure did.
there's fallout from that.
Uh-oh.
Yes, well, I gave into the temptation.
Yeah.
Now you've crossed over to Basil's side.
Yes, I know. All right, so I'll turn to Thomas and I'll say thank you for your help. We should do another dinner sometime, but not at seafood.
Oh, what? You say this?
Yes.
Wow.
Basil's radar picks up wherever he is. It's like something wonderful just happened.
Something wonderful happened today.
He says that sounds good. Could we keep Basil out of this? And actually just the rest of them? Just all
the
of
rest
them?
of them.
What have I done wrong?
And the rest.
All of them?
Yeah. So I'll just be like, God, yes.
Oh.
We'll keep it on.
Wow.
We'll keep it on the down low for now.
I think that's
Yeah. No, that's the way to go.
What in the world?
All right. So on my way out of the library, I will respond to Dwight. And I will say, meet me at Buttiger's. What was the name of the pub?
Bradner's.
Bradner's.
Buttiger's.
We're almost out of turkey yet.
All right, meet me at Bradner's.
sounds good.
Kate's gonna send Brandy Bennett a friend request, by the way. So
Oh yeah,
Sure,
thank you.
on friend face?
yeah, for
Yeah, sure. Like I mentioned before, her friend face profile picture is a pot leaf.
okay.
Yeah.
She knows Foosbro.
Does she know Foosbro?
Maybe she might
Foosbro
not.
is one of your mutual friends.
So she's gonna assume you're just in that.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Nice.
It's a mutual face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pot leafers unite.
So I'd say in about like 2.5 hours, you'll probably get a friend acceptance friend
Okay.
face.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Okay.
indeed. So Barbie is heading to Bradner's to meet up with
Yep.
Dwight in like half an hour.
Just, I mean, I'll just write back and say I'll be at Bradner's.
Okay. Kate, what is Kate up to?
Yeah, so I'm going to try. She's going to try to make plans with Brandy for
Okay.
later that afternoon if she's available.
I'll get to you in a skiff.
Okay. And she's also she's moving on to the next book, by the way, Fodobi.
Okay.
What is it called?
Fodobi.
Fodobi.
Fodobi?
Fodobi.
I hate Fodobi.
Descriptions of various imitations of classic Adobe-style architecture.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Pictures included of original CSUSK buildings and the Rufino Manor.
Yeah.
There's that manor again.
Yes.
You're good. It's a good list there.
Yeah.
I am so sad that 4 years ago I did not coin the word Fodobi.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It existed 2 years before that.
Oh.
It's used
Tears
quite
me up
often in
inside.
Santa Fe, actually,
Oh, yeah, no.
despite all
Yeah.
the historic
No, it is.
requirements.
Yep.
No, it
I
is.
thought I was being so clever.
Oh.
In any case, sounds good.
Okay. Yeah.
Basil, what are you up to?
Well, still talking to Claudia.
Oh, where have you transitioned to in your conversation then?
Well, we kind of went back to like information and like just like anything she might know that she thinks like. Then I think it would devolve into like, have you heard of any strange rumors in town about mind control projects by the government and stuff like that?
What an opening. Have you heard anything about
Are
mind
you,
control?
I guess what I'm asking is, are you changing the setting to a more,
Intimate setting.
yes, an intimate, conducive
If she's congenial.
setting for, so where would that setting be for you?
Well, not Bradford's. I have my own little like locations. There's like little diners or
Yeah, it's like different halls would have little
white-
lounges and things like that. Or
at the on
coffee
campus, but I
shops
kind of
You could bring her into your office if you wanted to.
Sure, yeah.
You pull the Murphy bed down and there's just
I
candles on
do
the
not
bed.
have a Murphy bed in my office.
Don't believe
There's
you.
not enough room.
No, there isn't.
The only person's office who would have a Murphy bed would be
Ritch's.
Ritch's.
Yeah, the
because
dressing room.
This is the dressing room. And
All right.
Ginger, what are you up to?
I believe. So what? Because we had this recap, but remind me.
Okay.
The government agent that contacted you,
Special Agent Brooks.
right, came from where? Like he just showed up,
He
or
just
he
effing
called
showed
you?
up at my office.
Okay.
Can you believe
Did
it?
he leave any contact information for us at all?
Yeah, he left you a card, right?
Just had his
Yeah.
name on it, right?
No, had his phone number, his email address, because you said you were going to send him dick pics. Have you been sending him dick pics?
I have.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a federal offense. I feel like.
No, that's fine. He's into it.
To be fair, Basil did say that he was going to send him dick pics.
Yes.
And the
I did.
agent did respond that his email address was on there for any communication that he thought to send.
Defendant did state that he was intending to send dick pics.
Made it clear from the beginning.
These were premeditated dick pics.
Plaintiff acknowledged the statement and did not voice a concern
Or a rejection.
or a rejection of
in any
defendant's.
way.
No.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and what organization did you say he was with?
NSA. National. Yeah.
So, I want to go to my office at school and do some research. I hook up my little ISP jammer box that I have.
You mean you just sign into a, what is it? A VPN?
No, she's super paranoid. She
Oh, okay.
has special equipment because ever since her dad died,
Yeah.
she's had to do a lot of research and she does not want people like tracking her in any way. So she like gets her set up,
Yeah.
puts on her special sound blocking headphones,
Rigged.
puts the fuck off sign on
This
her
was an
door.
aluminum hat.
Yeah, yeah. And
She's not crazy. She's just paranoid. And it starts to do research on anything, not necessarily crossover unless it exists, but anything having to do with Special Agent Brooks of the NSA and anything having to do in general with recruitment by the NSA into special programs. And as a third subject, search anything having to do with faked deaths as part of recruitment into special government programs. Because she knows this happens all the time.
I see.
And everybody else is otherwise occupied, so she's like, I'm gonna go do what I'm good at. I'm gonna go research.
Is it Claudia Evelyn Bird with a B-I-R-D or
Oh,
B-Y-R-D?
I thought it was a
B-I-R-D.
Y.
No, B-I-R-D.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll anything, or can we just say that I'm sitting there researching?
We'll just say that you're sitting there researching.
Kate's gonna cheat Foosborough
Oh.
and say, hey, can I call?
Oh, sure. Yeah, he'll say that his channels are open,
What?
boss lady.
What does that mean?
He's so weird.
He doesn't even know what it means.
He is double baked right now.
Yeah. He is.
Double baked.
Yeah, so Kate's gonna call,
Call
hey,
me a potato because I'm double baked. I'm sure he would say.
Yes, he would.
so found out anything interesting?
So there's you hear in the background of his phone call sort of a raucous sounding event in the background, and he sort of has to kind of shout for for you to hear. It's like, oh hey, what do you mean?
What? Wow.
Anything unusual?
Oh shit. Well, I mean, let's see. I just checking out the football teams, and just getting the Manas side of the story, and everyone's like, "Go Manas!"
Oh man.
Oh my god, he's
right.
he's undercover.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, forget it. Tell me about Brandy. Do you remember Brandy Bennett?
Oh yeah, she bought the good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Tell me about her. Did she just buy pot from you, or?
Pretty much. Like she was just, just hung out with, her lib arts crowd, and her clubs. I guess. What do you?
I'm just going to meet up with her later. I just
Alright.
want to know a little bit about her. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but are you? Last I heard, she was like in the Midwest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I forgot.
Like where?
Well, she transferred to that university in 2014.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gothheim?
Yeah.
Gothheim?
Yeah, Gottheim.
Gotham?
Yeah,
Gotham.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Gotham City.
Gottheim. Yeah.
Jessica Jones?
No, this is Brandy Bennett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have her number?
Joke.
Oh shit.
Nerd's joke.
No, I think I haven't talked to her in ages, so
Oh, okay.
I have her old number. It might still be in my phone.
Yeah, could you text it to me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, have fun, whatever you are.
That's right. Go Manas.
Yeah, that. Okay.
Yeah, and then you hear in the background, drink, and then.
Oh.
Quaff.
This is Spencer McFly, the double baked potato.
Oh, nice.
Bro.
Nice.
just constantly drawing pictures of everybody. It's just like,
So I have cheated out. If you knew/know Claudia Evelyn Bird, Jimmy Edwards, or Morgan Christus, please contact me ASAP. #SandKaiser.
Oh shit.
that's intense. I'm doing
Cool.
internet research right now about
Sounds good. And remind me what your internet research was, just on the NSA disappearances and.
So, specifically Special Agent Brooks at the NSA.
Mhm.
You can like post shit that I can find on there. In general, recruitment to special secret government programs, because that's a thing that happens. And then as another ancillary to that, faked death recruitment for special government programs.
I see.
So basically any under the radar, like my dad's young ambassadors for the NSA thing, like any under the radar recruitment programs out of college that the government is doing
Uh-huh.
for special programs, and then fake death, like rumors of faked death incidents for recruitment related to government programs.
I see. Okay.
So I'm going to look at that.
Researching.
Oh, nice. I'm going to go back to the memorial page and feel silly that it's right here in front of my face that Brandy transferred.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
But yeah, she totally friended you on FriendFace, and you know she's
Cool.
willing to
To talk maybe over the phone.
Maybe she'll FaceTime
Okay.
Space time?
Friend FaceTime.
smush face. I don't even. Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Fish
the,
FaceTime?
Yeah, she's willing to
Think of anything.
FaceTime with you if you have any
Yeah.
questions.
I like
Okay.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Space
Yeah,
time
and I'm probably
works.
going to take her up on that.
Yeah.
But did anyone else write anything on the memorial page from the club?
From the list.
Oh,
Yeah.
not from the club. Just it seems like
Family or whatever.
yeah, family, and I don't know if like friends are visible, but like childhood friends who like
Or Samuel Murph.
Samuel Murph did write on his
I
Claudia's.
don't remember, but yeah, I think it was Claudia.
Yeah, he wrote-
Jimmy's. He wrote on Jimmy's page.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and Brandy wrote on Morgan's.
Okay, so that assortment.
I see.
Yeah.
A faked death is called pseudocide.
What?
Pseudocide?
Damn, I should have hashtag pseudocide on my tweet.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can edit it,
federal
you can edit it.
witnesses. That's the other thing that comes up right away when you Google search what I have Google searched, which, just kidding, if there's any government satellites around.
No, but you can
Federal
edit it.
Witness Protection does fake death shit all the time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe they saw something they shouldn't have.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. In any case, you get a. I don't know exactly how intense the NSA writes profiles of their agents, but with enough computer use, you do get a NSA profile of Special Agent Brooks on the NSA. He is.
Ooh.
And?
I don't think it would actually show a picture of him.
No.
Probably not.
Yeah. So just you
Just
know.
shows a potato.
Yeah. It shows a.
With sunglasses on.
Yeah. And
Every government picture for the NSA is
Yeah.
just potato with different sunglasses. Someone there had a sense of humor.
That's
right,
Set
that's
the
right.
website up.
yeah. So yeah, it has as little information I would imagine as possible on the interwebs.
Special
Yes.
Agent Potato Face Brooks.
Special Agent Brooks
Yes.
exists in the NSA.
Does he have a first name on the listing?
Does he
Oh,
have
gosh.
a first name?
Yes, sure.
Potato
His,
Face.
Jackson Brooks.
sure. It's Special Agent J Brooks.
All right.
So, in other words, what I'm getting from that is that he is an actual NSA agent.
Yes.
He's not pretend.
Indeed.
Is that all my research into fake death, blah, blah?
I mean, you don't get a comprehensive list of everyone in the
No, but
since the year 2000 who's
In
been
other words,
abducted
if
by
I'm
the NSA.
searching like Tor and like the dark webs,
You
and
get a shit ton of conspiracy theory about every rock star who ever joined the 27 Club is now working.
do I get any consistency amongst the conspiracy theories anywhere?
Not particularly. But yes, and I think now I want to write a game about the 27 Club being
Yeah.
secret agents for
Yep.
the government.
Hello.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. Well, then
So
I guess.
thank you for that.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Glad to have helped. So then I guess I will. Do we have a special phrase for text messaging, or are we just calling it texting?
Yeah.
Texting, I think,
Texting's
is
fine.
yeah.
I will text everyone and be like, "What we doing?" Because I'm all out of research to do. For once.
Could you help me with some books?
You
Look, I
also-
just found something else. To
All right.
Oh yeah, I can help.
Well,
you.
Kate, you also have that. So you also have that media archive to go through for the paranormal and ghost hunters clubs.
Yes, the
pic-
website.
Yeah, the directory that you were given access to.
Excellent.
Kate,
Yes,
where
I'm
do you
gonna
want
go
to
through
meet? We can research together.
that. Okay, great. How about the Oracle office? Where we can, I know we could do some research there safely.
Okay.
About
So I write office hours canceled. Put it over the fuck you sign that I have on my door.
Do you really? You wouldn't have one ready-made? I'm sure you would have a ready-made
Yeah,
one.
an
No,
office
because
hours
every
canceled.
time I come back, I just like crumple them off my door.
Oh, you make it
Like now what? I don't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll meet you at the office.
Okay. And Kate's writing a cheat. Who's ready for hashtag Into the Darkness screening?
Oh,
Oh, thanks.
That's right, Basil.
Yeah.
You kind of need to start putting the word out there.
That's right. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's 2 days before the big show, and you've only got your
Right.
2 interns
Get your
working
students
on it.
to.
Yeah, but I
Good
got
flyers
Claudia
out.
here. She does PR, right?
She does communications.
She said she does PR. though.
Yes, she does public relations for her.
So could she give me some ideas on how to market the
Hey, you gotta get the word out on social media. Do you have have you contacted the person who's administrating FriendFace for CSU San Kaisa? Are you planning on opening this to the public of San Kaisa? So you might want to either put an ad on on the FriendFace for the Oracle.
Yeah.
There's it's too soon for or it's too short notice for direct mailers, but you could have someone do flyers. And then there's spamming email.
Yeah, sure. I'll do all of that. So I'm going to start working on that communication plan.
Sure. Since she's helping you, make me an intelligence plus computer use.
Okay.
Yeah, you're also a prominent podcaster. Why don't you?
I'm actually doing my podcast tonight, so I was going to mention it.
Yeah. So intelligence plus computer, add your podcasting, and also add your fame.
And so, just before I forget, for the screening, I'd like to have a separate book for people to sign for the memorial, a name and a message, and maybe we could see if there's any interesting folks who might have.
I have no successes.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I have none. I have no successes.
I did that last time, so.
She could ask me to do it since she knows I'm a computer person.
Yeah.
I'm really fixated on Claudia for some reason. It's very distracting.
Yeah. So, why don't you make me a presence
God damn it.
plus empathy on Claudia?
See if you can salvage this on some level here. Plus striking.
Make me an oh shit you fucked up roll.
Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that explains it. You accidentally posted your notices to a private account that nobody has access to.
So it's slow going with getting the word out. However, the close proximity that both you and Claudia spend together means that you got 4 successes.
Yeah.
At the very least, she gives you her phone number, and you can go up from there to dinner / drinks / escalation.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah, no, I'll do that. I really, honestly, I don't know. I get distracted by things again.
By things, you mean people who
And
are young and have a body.
Barbara,
It's true.
you walk into Bradner's.
Yep.
And you're where are you taking a seat?
I'll take a seat in a little booth that's facing the door.
Okay.
I almost expect him already to be there.
Yeah, I thought he would already be there.
Well, I was on-
He was sitting in the car.
I was
with
on
me.
campus, so.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
to get to campus from town. However,
Good
let's
brain.
see. You have striking looks, and you are a 10 out of 10 on.
The pickle scale.
I've got 10 pickles
Yeah,
to
yeah,
share.
pickles.
Yeah.
So,
I've got 10 pickles for him to eat.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What?
Gross.
So yeah, like
I don't know. It sounds gross.
That's so bad. I have 10 pickles for him to eat.
I got a pickle for you, kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, a significant number of students are giving you
Scoping you
a
out.
little bit of the eye.
Oh my god.
As you're-
I'm even dressed down.
Wow.
Oh, sad. How sad for you.
I
Can't be less attractive than this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It's it's because I'm on campus. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Starting to sound like Ritch. Be careful,
Ah.
In any case, 10 minutes after you sit down with your drink, Dwight enters looking
Oh, yeah. How does he look?
uncomfortable, a little afraid, afraid of the edges, and wearing dark
Oh
sunglasses.
my goodness.
All right.
So yeah, he when he sees you, he takes off the sunglasses for a second, and then he squints, and then he puts them back on and sits at your table or at your booth.
All right.
He reaches across the table for your hand.
Oh my god. What?
What?
You said you were in trouble and you needed something.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh,
I know.
man.
So what's your response to
He's
this?
a class 5 clinger, man. Gotta do
It's a
something.
Klingon. Yeah, well, I'll let him. I won't recoil.
So that the first thing he asks is, "Are you all right?"
I'm fine. I'm just a little rattled.
What did you mean when you said you thought you saw Claudia?
Well, it's the weirdest thing. I thought she was dead, and Jimmy and Morgan.
Yes, or who?
Morgan Christus. Did you know Morgan?
No.
And Jimmy Edwards.
No.
You didn't know them. Yeah, no, the three of them. They died in that fire. You remember?
Yes, the fire.
You remember?
I do. Yes.
Good. That's very good. That's very good that you remember that. Yeah, I just I thought they were dead, but I could have sworn I saw Claudia at the restaurant last night.
Huh.
You haven't seen them around, have you?
No. I mean, they're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, they're dead. Is he lying?
No. No.
He seems on the level.
He seems on the level. He completely has faith that they are dead.
Then why is he so freaked out?
Because
He's hungover.
he's hungover. He got ditched last night, and Barb said that she's
And he's
in
suddenly
trouble.
obsessed, right?
Obsessed with Barb.
And he's obsessed with Barb, who got 7 fucking successes on flirting with him.
Little dance. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The 10 pickles is actually like 56% from him just going on with a bunch of different fake names. Barb.
Right.
All the pickles.
He spiked my rating. Okay. Listen, Dwight.
Oh wait, what about?
Listen,
Don't dump him while he's hungover.
Listen, Don.
Play that fiddle.
Dawn.
I'm just joking that I can't remember his name.
Oh,
Listen, Peter.
sure.
Yeah, just look at my arm where I've written his name down. Dwight,
Right.
listen.
Yes.
You do some pretty high level work, right?
I mean, I suppose. Why?
What would you say about a newspaper that doesn't say anything about people dying, and yet everyone can remember them dying?
What do you mean?
I saw a copy of the newspaper that reported on the fire,
Okay.
and it didn't say anything about these people dying. But I've also seen a scan of that paper that does say that they died.
I'd say that they updated the original article when they learned that people had perished in the fire.
But usually that's like they run an article. They
Attraction.
They did or correction. They run a correction, or some follow-up article. It was the exact same article, but it just said that these people died.
I mean,
You wouldn't know anything about like
you're talking about
parallel dimensions or people existing in different time frames and faking their deaths. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? With your government work.
It's the Berenstain Bears paradox.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you heard about the Berenstain Bears paradox, Dwight?
Dwight.
I'm sorry, composure
Getting agitated.
composure one, so I'm getting
Yeah.
a little
Nice.
egged up here.
Yeah, it's sort of everything sort of starts like sliding off of him, and he sort of like his hand is still on yours, so he
Yeah.
sort of squeezes lightly and says, "I think I know what this is. I'm nervous too."
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Swing and a
Yes.
miss.
Yes.
Oh god.
Perfect. Barb.
He's also nervous.
Oh, it's so sweet.
No, it isn't.
Wait a second.
All right, I'm going to roll my composure plus empathy in an attempt to keep my shit together.
Okay.
That's 2 dice.
Yep.
Willpower?
Yeah, I'll spend some willpower, even though I kind of want to fail.
Oh yeah, everyone had a good night's sleep to recover
Yes.
1 point of willpower if you spent it.
All right, I got 1 success.
So you don't slap him?
I don't slap
So
him,
close though.
but I am going to I'm obviously fuming, and retract my hand, sit back in the booth, exhaling, trying to keep my shit together. This isn't a joke, Dwight.
Oh, this poor kid.
What do you mean?
I don't know what I mean yet. That's the problem. That's the problem. But there's some weird swirly shit going on, and I think your company's part of it.
This kid should get a medal for, because if you heard someone saying this shit to you, you were crazy.
Yeah. 7 successes.
No, if you're
7 successes.
I love, yeah.
I'm redlining.
whatever.
I'm redlining this shit.
Yeah.
You're basically at like, God, I don't even know what, Nigerian prince levels of being able to con Dwight at this point.
Hello, friend Dwight. I contact you because I have bank accounts and I need number.
Oh God, it's totally.
I mean, I know this sort of thing is scary, but I mean, there's no, what's the real issue here?
What do you mean? What's the real issue?
Well, and you're,
Oh, this poor nerd.
Poor nerd.
Can't even.
He likes you.
Yes, he does. Listen, Dwight, you're a really
like
nice
you.
guy.
Oh!
yes.
Yeah, I know. What?
Not when he's hungover, man.
Yeah, no, I know. I need to keep him on the line.
Keep him on the line.
You're a really nice guy, and I'm not averse to seeing you again. But I called you in here to talk about other things.
This newspaper hypothetical?
Yes, this hypothetical newspaper that I have seen with my own eyes, with my own ocular receptors.
You have pictures of it on your phone too,
I do,
don't you?
yeah. Did we take a picture? Do I have a picture of the one that Claudia brought? Did that get sent to me?
Yeah, we all
Okay.
took. Yeah, we all took.
All right, so out comes the phone.
Okay.
Look at
Yeah, look at it.
it. It's real.
And yeah, so I pull up the pictures.
Well, it's a student newspaper. I mean, the person who edited it might not have known about retractions, and they might have just thought that changing the original article would be the sensible thing to do.
He has answers for everything.
Student incompetence is the answer to all.
Yes.
Yes, obviously this is Sen Kaisen we're talking about. He says somewhat loudly,
Oh,
All
that's
right,
right.
he's the one who hates. Yeah.
not the brightest bulbs in the box.
Yeah, well.
You're in the box too, Dwight.
Not in his mind anymore.
No.
I don't know, Dwight. This looks like the exact same paper. Look, you can even see the articles around it look exactly the same.
Well, that's a good point.
It looks exactly the same.
So
Except it says 3 dead on the headline instead of here where it says nothing.
right. So you're saying that these 3 are not dead, or that it just wasn't realized that they were dead when it was first reported?
I'm saying that we don't know. Nobody seems to have any memory of, well, not memory, but nobody went to their funerals. They didn't have local funerals. Nobody saw the bodies. The bodies. Coroner report.
Wait,
I gotta
wait.
go. So I'm gonna get up and just walk out.
Yeah, we can look up where they were.
Yeah, we need a coroner
Wasn't
report.
he the one who was all miffed about Claudia?
Yeah,
wouldn't he
because she
be-
drifted away to the
Right.
ghost
So wouldn't
hunter's
he be
boat.
a little more perturbed that her death was unreported and then reported?
Or has he written her off?
I've given him some food for thought.
He's a pod people. He's not the real Dwight.
Yes, of course they've died, Barbara. What are you talking about?
Who's
They've
Claudia?
been dead all along.
They've been dead the whole time.
Oh, right. Claudia.
Yeah, insert children singing Frere Jacques in the background. Any replies to my cheat about if you knew these people, please contact me?
None yet.
Okay. So I want to get a coroner's report on these bodies. So whatever that involves. I'm
Okay.
going to start
I guess
that
that'd be
process.
going to the public or the
Public records.
Yeah.
Hall of Records.
Hall of Records and requesting the
certificates.
release of information.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
To the Acura.
Indeed.
Nice. Great.
All right.
Okay.
And you and I are at the Oracle office.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna have both of you make me intelligence plus computer use.
Both. Me both?
Yeah, the both of you.
Oh, could I get a handful of those? Thank you.
What?
Intelligence plus computer.
That's it?
Yep.
Hit. I hope you have more die than I do. I got 3.
You can use a willpower.
I forgot.
Well,
I got 2
willpower.
successes and one of them's a 10.
all right. So
There we
reroll
go.
that 10.
Willpower adds 2?
Adds
3 more. Okay.
So
I
2
don't get a
successes.
reroll for hitting the thingy, do I?
Nope.
Then 2.
2's not bad.
I should get a reroll for hitting shit.
No, you should not.
Zeros are good.
Whoa, yeah.
Zeros are
I
good.
can re-roll
Yes,
them.
they are.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And then 2 rerolls.
yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah.
Kate's been all over this, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
3.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
So.
wait, 1 plus 1.
No,
It's
it's
like a
7.
9. Oh,
Yes.
it's a-
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Oh, a printout.
Ginger, you're
Yeah.
helping Kate out. Essentially, you're dredging through 2 years of.
I love the flick of the wrist, too. That was
Yeah, I
nice.
know. It's very authoritative.
The two of you are dredging through 2 years of media documents. Some months there aren't very many pictures. Some months there are a number of them. So unfortunately, Ginger, all you really get are like just sort of group pictures at various events. However, being the one who is starting at the beginning and sort of claiming what you already got.
Wow. Oh, wow. So this is a list of images. Okay. Should I just read out a few of them to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's a photo of the unburnt textile mill in the daytime, shot from about 30 feet away. Why would they have the photo of the mill?
Whose photo?
This was August 2013.
Yep.
Where are these photos?
So this is from a folder, student organization / GHC 001 Media 2013-09.
G8 Ghost Hunters Club.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so they're all 2013.
Right.
Okay.
So these are photos that
Oh,
go
they
through-
posed in front of the textile mill. Gwendolyn.
Yeah, the president.
Yep. Eva. Yep, the secretary. Kristen. And the treasurer. Okay.
Cool.
Gwendolyn is with a VHS copy of Inner Darkness signed by May Cohen. Who's that? The producer? Director?
May Cohen is the main character, the lead actor.
Okay. Actress?
Actress, yes.
Okay.
Actor,
Making sure.
actress.
I
They
don't wanna
watched
assume.
the movie before or after the textile mill burnt down.
She was a big fan of the movie for a while.
But the movie was viewed before, right?
Yeah. The movie was viewed in 2013. The textile mill burned down in 2015.
Okay, there's a photo with Thomas, in case that matters.
What's the film with the darkness?
Into the Darkness.
Ooh, there's a photo with Dwight and a blonde girl.
Really?
That would be Claudia, right?
Probably, but she hasn't seen the yearbook pictures of Claudia yet.
Yeah, he texted him about all this.
Oh, well then, yes, that is Claudia.
So a lot of photos of the textile mill.
Yeah.
Interior of the textile mill. Okay. White flakes falling through small hole in roof of textile mill, illuminated by the moon and camera flash.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, so that was.
And that's September 13th, 2013. Most unusual. Okay. More textile mill. Snow carpeting the ground. Shot from view out the door of the textile mill. Snow carpets the ground.
I'm writing all over these.
Oh, yeah, go for it. That is yours to write all over.
2 male students throwing snowballs at each other. Wow, so this should be something that was like really memorable. This wasn't just like a few flakes falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Oh wow. The eastern quad by the commissary daytime. An ambulance parked on the snow-blanketed grass, a circle of students, and a naked figure lying in the snow.
What?
That's from the following day, the 14th.
Yeah.
Okay. Ambulance driving away, leaving green tracks.
And then almost pitch black shot, dissonant static noise maxes out the audio. Sounds like mechanical screeches. This is an MP4.
Okay.
Cool. Dated 9/13. Almost pitch black shot, dissonant static noise maxes out the audio. Sounds like mechanical screeches. A cell phone's flashlight illuminates one of the mechanical looms as active. Its parts spinning furiously. Fucking looms, man. It's the looms every time, I tells you.
That's really creepy.
It is.
So creepy.
Extremely creepy.
Wow.
The numbers on the JPEGs are not consecutive. There are some that were deleted, obviously.
Damn. Or just never uploaded.
Right.
Yeah, they just didn't use them. Why did they upload them? That's the question.
Well,
Oh, and Kate, after you got that text message, make me a wits plus composure.
Ooh. Wits. Composure. Don't have a lot of that. Let's see.
Yep, absolutely. Or you're
Okay,
searching
well,
with
one.
Kate. So you can
One
see
and a
this.
reroll.
yeah.
Yay, two.
2 successes.
Yeah. Yay.
It's not. You're more sure than unsure, but when Barb texts you the picture of Claudia Evelyn Bird,
Yes, the yearbook picture.
you think maybe you saw her at Bradner's last night when you guys were all there with Thomas.
Oh. What? And do I
Just sort of like a glance. You remember she was with 2 other girls, and they were leaving probably about like 15 minutes before you guys were checking out.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were leaving. And do I sort of remember that she noticed us or was looking in our direction, or she was completely focused on leaving?
They were all
friends.
sort of focused on leaving. She didn't look like she was looking at you, but one of the other girls was sort of glancing at your table occasionally.
Okay. That's probably what caught my attention.
Yeah.
She was looking at us, and then I looked over at them, and oh, okay. So I'll mention that to you, Ginger.
But yeah.
Yep, got it. Yep.
All right. Right there with you.
Right.
I have a flow chart.
Okay, so I'm going to take the photo, the yearbook picture, and this picture that's with Dwight and crop them. And I'm actually going to go back to Bradner's and ask the bartender, who is named
Yeah.
Harvey.
Yes. That's right.
Indeed.
I saw him checking me out. He'll give me the information I need.
Yep.
And I'll ask him, have you seen this woman? Or someone who looks like her. Yeah. But when we go.
Yeah, indeed. Oh wait, so you're going now or?
Yeah, I'd like to go.
Okay.
Now.
Feel free.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Panic.
See what Ginger wants to do.
You okay?
What now?
Oh, wow. Whoa,
Successes.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
What?
So
That's 3 10s and a 9.
Whoa!
This actually kind of makes sense.
So
Okay.
In any case, there's probably one on the floor. He says, she she and 2 of her friends were sitting at that table over there. That's, I think your friend, the older guy.
Oh, Ritch.
Yeah, he was asking about his bill, and
Shit.
they charged him.
It was the kid.
It was those.
Yes, it's the one that Rich went and talked to.
Oh
three of them, or that was Claudia?
Well, Rich had talked to a table of 3 football players.
Yeah, 3 dudes.
So these were 3 girls at the table.
Right.
At the same. Wait, next.
At the same table.
At the same table, okay.
In terms of chronology, they probably left, and then the football players probably came in.
in.
And
So,
yeah,
oh, yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
Someone
Someone
was
else.
putting drinks on Rich's
Yeah,
tab.
yeah.
And it was like, oh, it's that table over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rich went over and said, hey, gentlemen, don't worry about it. And they were all kind of like, what's he
What?
talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy old man. So they didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah,
Because it was the girls who put the drinks on the
But
tab.
of the girls, one of them was Claudia, or one
Yeah.
was more
Yeah.
than 2?
One.
So Claudia was the only one that was there that was one of our people of interest.
But as far as we know, right? Or maybe one was more.
The reason why it strikes me remembering it because one of the other ones, the three guys that were at the table afterwards, they brought up this ID that had apparently dropped between the seat cushions.
Oh.
It's this. So I mean, I know he's your friend, so maybe he can get it back to her. Or
Yes.
Yes.
Of
Yes.
course.
they seem to know each other.
Please put it in my hands.
What is it? What is it? You got her alias. And it's interesting.
Carolyn Elizabeth Ostrich.
Oh my god.
It's Maisie Pickley.
That can't be right. Maisie Pickley's 13, I thought.
Well,
Age 22.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
what in the
Wow.
So the girl who looked like Claudia Evelyn Bird had an ID that said Maisie Pickley,
Yep.
but that doesn't mean it is Maisie Pickley.
No.
Oh, but it's using the name.
But she could be using the name specifically to get to Ritch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But somebody came into the cafe and said, Ritch is so hot, and got your attention. Who was that?
Students in our class.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he said it was students in our class.
Yeah.
They're not
In our classes.
recognizable?
Definitely not one of the pictures that Barb sent you. She's
just checking.
So somewhat, I mean, this is a canon question, I guess. We've met Maisie. We are aware of her existence.
We're
and
aware
that
of
Oh, yes.
Maisie.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's definitely a 13.
Remember my
Not like an
countdown.
off-camera character.
No, but
that
she's
we've
like a
never seen
13-year-old
before.
girl
Yeah,
who, like,
yeah.
so somebody is intentionally using, I mean, that's a pretty unique name.
Yeah.
Someone is intentionally using,
Yeah.
well, Claudia Evelyn Bird, I guess. Using.
Yeah.
And why oh wow. Okay. Is there an address on the driver's license?
There is, yeah. It's
It's Rich's address?
no, it's oh god, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Well then.
And
And I'm
That's-
Google Earthing it as you tell me.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it is yeah, sure. 1364 Health's Place, HELDTS Place.
To the Acura.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you say? 13.
1346?
Yeah, I think so. 1346 Health's Place.
That works.
Yeah, why not?
How could she accidentally drop her driver's license?
Well,
This
no,
is
but the
a
fact that she was charging the drinks to Ritch Pickley and then has an ID with his daughter's name on it has to be to get his attention.
Yeah.
yeah,
for
so
help.
leaving the
It might have been
license
a
on
breadcrumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a call for help.
Yes, it is.
She's trapped in a Chinese fortune cookie factory.
Uh-oh.
So what does Google Earth show me?
Google Earth shows you that it is in a kind of a commercial area.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it okay? So not a residence.
not a suburban or residential area.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
texting everyone.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, we need to meet up ASAP.
Alright, so what time is it at this point?
Oh God. Let's see. It was
2 in the morning.
no. It's probably around like 2:30.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Probably.
That
I mean, you
makes
guys
sense.
had lunch and then
Yeah.
and then Barb went to meet
Has
Thomas.
to be a little later.
I thought it was
Claudia,
before.
yeah, Claudia met
No,
us at-
2:30. Because all this stuff's been going on simultaneously, basically.
Right, but
Yeah.
Claudia met us at 2, so you're
Yeah.
saying in the
Oh,
half
she met us
hour-
at 2. That's
It's
right.
like
And
it's
since
5
then-
o'clock.
No,
Yeah.
Claudia met you guys around lunch.
Right, we
Which
had
was
lunch
at
at
one.
1 and I
We told her
told her to
late
meet us around 2.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
And
was-
in that time since we met, they went
Yeah.
for a long walk, I went
Now
to my
we're in my
office, and
office.
then we went to the Oracle.
my
and
timeline
he's
was
gone
off.
to
So
places.
accelerate by 2 hours. It's 4:30 now.
4:30. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I made this chart. If this is Ginger's thought process on all this. I have
Okay.
things that are related to the government and maybe governmental programs, and then stuff related to mind control, maybe. So under mind control, I've got snow, maybe the better food on campus, possibly if they're trying to fuck with students.
Yeah.
Possibly the Into the Darkness movie, because after the screening of that movie, the Ghost Hunter Club got obsessed
Right.
with Textile Mill.
Right.
So under government programs, you've got MK Ultra and the NSA, obviously, but then maybe the Paranormal Club, maybe the Ghost Hunters Club, which is tied to the snow via the photos,
Right.
and is tied to the NSA via Agent whatever his name
Brooks.
is showing up, and is tied to the movie via that's the point of interest that got them to go check out the textile mill.
Yeah.
you have the dead students as part of the Ghost Hunters Club, and then I have a list of the documents that have either been destroyed or altered. So that's good enough.
Wow. Yes. Wow.
That helps my brain. I don't know if it helps anyone else's.
You forgot to add, we're through the looking glass here, people.
I feel like Into the Darkness might cover that.
Yes.
That's what happens when you go through the looking glass.
So tonight is the game, or is tonight
No,
the
that's
screening?
tomorrow.
No, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow,
The
game's
screening
on
Saturday.
Friday.
It's still Thursday.
It's still Thursday.
Still-
Why is it still Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Indeed. Still
So I feel
Thursday.
like there's a whole mind control thing going on here because otherwise I don't know. Because it seems like this snow is like a focal point of like fucking students up and nobody remembers. And
Right. It gives them
so
a
their
foggy memory.
experiment.
No, there's a
day-
creepy loom.
There's a
Well,
creepy
that's a
little-
whole other thing.
But rather than it actually being ghosts, I feel like this is all a government. I'm becoming David Duchovny here. I feel like this is all actually a government plot to
No, that's
utilize
exactly.
these peeps
Yeah.
in the way that they want to.
Oh, and yeah. So I say, okay, how about we all meet at 5 at I don't know, where somewhere
A
on
coffee
campus.
shop?
Okay,
To do what?
I have an address we
Basil's
need to check
busy.
out.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Okay, if you're busy, then don't come. Yeah.
No, I mean it's like there's
Yeah, is
that.
your phone still on Do Not Disturb?
It's on Do Not Disturb.
You have your hands full right
Still
now.
busy. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
okay.
No, tell them it's to try. We have an address where this person might live.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't you want to put your pickle on hold to go see what this Maisie Pickles is doing?
Pickly.
Pickly.
All right. Well.
Trade in your pickle for a pickly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pickle pickly.
Yeah. No. Because I have to do my podcast tonight anyway. Like I'm gonna probably record that like around 7.
But you got time.
I do.
Going at 5.
So yeah. So I have been busy with Claudia in a way, and so yeah. So she helped me out quite a bit. And so I'm going to, I'm sure she has things she needs to do. So.
Yeah, she's got
okay.
she just got back, so she has to water her plants. She has to wash her hair. No, no she actually has to water her plants. She has I'll make this up now. She cares for exotic plants.
Ooh.
Which is funny because all the rest of that is all euphemisms until that point.
Yeah. So, yeah. So do you want to, I don't know, do you want to see me again, or?
Sure.
Okay.
How about,
Well, why don't you come to my screening on Saturday?
oh, that sounds great.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So I leave, I head to the address. That we're-
Well, we're going to meet on campus first and go together.
Okay, well then meet me at my office then.
Okay, let's all meet at
Yeah.
your office.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So I make sure Claudia's.
Before I go.
Actually,
Oh,
do you guys share an office?
I thought I shared an office with Barb.
No, Barb shares an office with Ginger.
Oh, I guess.
Oh
I
yeah,
shared an office.
but yeah,
On
but
campus.
Kate never uses it.
You guys have
Campus.
temporary offices.
Yeah, but Kate's
I
not
thought we're
really.
meeting at our. Where are we meeting? Can we just meet at the coffee shop so I can get an espresso, please?
Okay, fine.
Thank you. I was
All
up
right.
all night.
Okay.
Studying.
Kate still the laundry is just it's starting to fall off the desk now into the chair and it's that's how
Yeah.
So
How
she just
little-
tosses
yeah.
it. I'll take care of it.
So I'll head to
Anybody want to meet in your Murphy bed office?
No, I don't want you guys there. So, so Bradner's.
No, Hallowed Grounds.
Yeah, but Kate's gonna swing
So Hallowed
by
Grounds.
a computer lab and are you familiar with OCR text recognition in PDF files?
I am not.
Oh, okay. So you
Describe
can
it,
just
Yeah. Give me
Describe it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Give me
yeah,
a quick
so,
rundown.
Okay, so she
It
would have
sounds
scanned
way
in all of
fancier
these.
than it is.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I used it. It helped me write my dissertation.
Yeah.
I mean, it saved a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So she scanned all of these as PDFs, and she ran it through this crazy Adobe whatever that allows you to be able to search text.
Oh, so it
basically
changes,
converts a
changes the
PDF
image
into a doc.
into documents.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of. Except when you try to open it in Word, it just
Yeah,
turns
yeah,
into
yeah.
a
Right, I'm
Word
sorry.
version.
But it is
But-
searchable and copyable.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So she's going to very quickly search the mill in all of the books.
Oh, the mill. Let's see. The books are. Hold on 1 second.
The books. The books.
Yeah, she's freaked out by that video.
That's really disturbing.
Yeah.
And if we could find some sort of ritual
Oh, yes.
that would have
Yeah.
caused the loom to.
The symbol on the ground. Too.
Yeah.
So you do get a hit on the searching. I guess a combination of SUSK and MIL. I guess.
Okay.
In Indo-American sacred sites.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. Whoa. Really?
Yeah. So San Kaisa, as it says in the description, San Kaisa is mentioned relocating various ritual burial sites.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh
Good.
my god!
Both on CSUSK grounds and Richarte Island.
Oh my god.
Okay. And so, are there any images near the text? If I just scroll a little bit around.
I'd say on this there's like an aerial photograph, bird's eye view of the campus itself, and some like minor, I guess like pencil or I'm not sure what they'd actually use in order to like draw over that photograph with like various like.
Like grease pencil.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of like estimated locations of various archaeological relocation sites, essentially, or removals.
Wow.
And there's, so make me a intelligence plus, I'd say, academics?
Everybody?
Just Kate, since she's the only one looking.
She's looking. And you know what? I'm going to spend another willpower.
All right.
Because...
Looking so hard.
Yeah.
What is your virtue?
Virtue.
Your virtue is what?
Open. Is it twisted?
Oh, fortitude.
Fortitude. So I want to say, do you need a bottle opener?
No, wait, a key.
Is it a twist only?
Oh, you gotta.
I don't do the key trick. I do a lighter trick.
I know how to do it with the key.
Well, you can enjoy my. Well, yeah. There's you can use a lighter as a bottle opener.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We have a bottle opener.
It's okay.
You got it.
Just let me know which key
Fortitude
you're
would
using.
have.
Ooh.
Okay,
There you
just
go.
Hey.
Nice.
we can go get a bottle opener.
I think there's one in here.
There's one in here.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 good keys out of the way.
The one
Okay.
I'm using is my laundry
At least
key.
4.
I'd really
That's good.
Like
Yep. And then 2 10s.
Yeah. Okay, so
4
4.
though.
4. Yeah. So you know that
Of course.
I
the
can do it with
various
the key, don't worry.
grease penciled sites do somewhat, not precisely, but
Approximately correspond with?
approximately correspond with the location of the abandoned mill,
Nice.
Oh,
the new CSUSK library,
the new library, okay.
and what I would probably call the West Quad,
Okay.
West, not the East Quad.
not the East Quad.
Is that
the
where
West
the
Quad.
cafeteria is?
The cafeteria is on the East Quad. The West Quad
Okay.
is opposite that.
And these are the archaeological sites.
These are the
Relocated ritual burial sites?
Yeah.
Relocated from or relocated to?
Relocated from.
Okay.
So new library, West Quad, and
And the abandoned mill.
abandoned mill. Wow.
We need to check those out.
Okay.
Well, you guys were at the mill already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we should open.
Maybe we could find something similar.
Yeah.
I don't know. But okay.
We'll fire up that loom.
Yes.
So there were 2 looms still there, right? When you guys
So
went?
yeah.
Okay.
Neat.
All right. But until then, we're meeting at the coffee shop.
Yes.
And we're going to go to this address on
Whatever.
Maisie Pickley's.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Indeed you are.
Claudia.
Oh, and real quick, I would have filed my paperwork at the Hall of Records. Should I roll for that now?
Yeah.
Which paperwork?
For coroner reports.
Oh, right.
Intelligence, yes.
Intelligence plus politics.
Politics.
Oh, I have status
I mean,
with
it's
politicians.
it's public records, so I guess
Academics research?
I figure academics would be more associated with the college itself and not public office.
Can I aid Barb somehow with my status with politicians?
Only if you're there.
Will my striking looks help me?
Ooh. One way to tell. Even, male, odd, not.
Okay.
Or rather, even interested,
Interested.
odd, not.
Right.
Let's not.
Yeah.
So it's even. And let's just get a gender.
All right.
Okay.
It is a.
That's a lady. That's
Hey, whatever.
That's about it.
Barb's open-minded.
Yeah.
All right, so
Got it. I went to go get the bottle.
You didn't know.
I know. I had a feeling that would happen.
all right.
All right.
So that's 4 dice.
Okay.
I don't have politics, so I have to take away 3.
Oh shit. Willpower?
I mean, can I willpower it?
Do you have any willpower?
Yeah, sure.
If you want.
Okay.
I don't seem to have
Three
any, I don't have
back.
any issues with you guys spending willpower.
Barb can't like call me and I can make her call to someone or something.
Only if I blow it. I'd have no reason to call otherwise. Yeah, so I'll just like, I can tell she's like sort of
Yeah.
giving me this look, so I'll just be like, hi.
Yeah. So 1 success means you get it, and more than that expedites it because, yeah.
There we go.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Usually this would take like between 3 and 5 business days.
Right.
You can probably get this information by tomorrow.
Whoa.
Great. Thank you so much, Rhonda. You've been an amazing help.
Oh, of course. Rhonda. Yes.
So help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Yep. Yep.
Playing in the background.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'll make a note of that. 1027 coroner's report. Okay. And I'll have gotten, my phone will have been blowing up with text, so I'll head off for the
Indeed.
coffee shop.
Yeah.
I've pre-ordered you your usual.
Oh, thank you.
What is it? A triple shot Americano?
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
I ordered 4 espresso shots and then I poured them all into 1 cup and put some cinnamon in it.
Yeah. It sounds.
Wow.
Wow. That's gonna do no good for your cold.
Yeah. It's like,
No good for your colon.
Allergies. It's allergies. I'm fine.
All right. So yeah, you guys all convene at Hallowed Grounds and.
Yeah, and so I explained everything that we found.
wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We've all been busy.
Oh, Edie.
I know.
Oh.
What is she doing?
She likes to just rest her head on the bottom.
Oh,
of
that's
the,
why she's under there?
Yeah.
We didn't make the scary noise.
No,
No,
she's
She's
just
not
likes to
hiding.
chill.
Chilling.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have any cards that we're shuffling.
No, she's just being moody.
She's like, what?
Oh, you're good. You're being good.
Go back to resting your chin thoughtfully.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, you're a good dog.
All
Okay.
right, so yeah, a
Wow.
20-minute drive gets you into town and
Yes.
into the onto what did I say it was Health's place.
Yes.
So it's clear this Claudia person, if this is her, if this be she,
Yes.
is leading us somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it'll be,
she may expect us.
This was a well
We don't
thought out
know. Yeah.
breadcrumb trail. On
Yeah,
20-minute drive, so it's going to be about 5:20 at this point.
Yeah, about 5:20, I'd
Should
say.
we text?
Is it dark this time of year? But
It is. It's October,
in
so
LA?
That
Probably
dark.
not quite.
well, not LA. It's
NorCal.
October in mid NorCal.
But
Yeah.
probably it's
So-
late evening. I mean, late.
yeah,
Late
I was thinking
Yeah,
twilight.
I'd
Lights.
say approaching
I
sunset.
think
Yeah.
sunset that time for that area is around 6:30.
Okay, so sun's starting to drop into the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
God,
colors.
where is it going?
The colors changing.
What is this sunset?
Probably a lot of traffic right now. It's rush
Yeah, it's
hour.
probably very
Yeah, a
traffic-y.
fair bit of traffic. So instead of 20 minutes, it'll probably be like 35, just
Okay.
just for the downtown traffic.
Crosstown traffic.
Yeah.
So you guys get to the.
Should we text Ritch so that he knows that
Yeah.
someone has left this breadcrumb trail and that we're following
That
it?
so clearly involves
And
him.
taking a
Right.
picture of the ID and sending it to
Yeah.
him too.
Yeah.
Because then he can get with his security dudes and
Oh, that's
Randy.
true.
Randy. Randy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Yeah. So yeah, you enter into a more commercial / industrial district.
Okay.
Warehouses, that sort of thing.
metal.
Wow.
Storage.
Am I driving? Am I the wheelman?
Sure.
Or in the Acura?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
There's there's storage and various like I said warehouses.
Machinery stored in certain places.
Yeah. Some warehouse style mechanic offices and
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Okay.
So when you pull up to 1346.
This is where people get murdered in movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or jumped by vampires.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true
I can only hope.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you pull up to 1346, and it is a vacant lot with a. It is a budding and industrial district style mailbox that has 30 different
Yeah.
Yeah.
mailboxes on it. And yeah, it's a vacant lot.
With a
Okay.
mailbox.
With a
That's the
mailbox.
address?
And the address is also on one of the mailboxes?
So check the mailbox out.
Yeah. Can we open it?
You can, because it is stuffed full of mail.
Okay.
Let's
To
go through
whom?
it. I just start rifling through it.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's all
so
divided up though.
Yeah.
Let's-
To whom are they addressed?
with the amount of mail in it, it probably takes you about 5 minutes before you find one that's addressed to Maisie Pickley, and it probably took you about 3 minutes to find one. To find two that were addressed to the same person.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's just a bunch of different names. Are
So
they?
it's,
Do they look familiar? Any of the names, like in all the searches you've been doing?
Make me, everyone, all of you guys can actually make me a wits plus academics.
Because we're all looking through the mail.
Yeah, because you're all looking through.
Yeah.
Does my research specialty apply?
Yes.
Great.
Oh my god! I got Claudia on the mind.
Your first search.
She's very mundane but haunting.
Does my
Son of a bitch.
That is none.
That is
Yeah, I had none either.
None.
That's okay. I got 3.
Wow.
Plus 2 rerolls.
Yeah, go, 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 go.
Okay, 3.
What's your
That's
specialty?
still good.
Yeah.
I've
Woohoo.
been rolling hot today.
Yeah. Not like last time.
Yeah.
I only got one.
You got 1 and
3.
3. Okay, so surprisingly for Basil, he doesn't recognize any of the names. You probably just got like a weird stack.
Yeah.
The same thing for Barb. Ginger, you recognize a couple of names, but like they're just sort of, they don't register with you immediately. Kate, you see like.
I've been looking at names and pictures
How
and books and so
How
I'm
many
like
classes are you teaching right now?
1-ish. There's a workshop that I just
Okay.
let my
one-ish.
So let's say probably like 5 of the students in your class.
Yeah.
Their names are on these.
Oh my gosh.
And
Bizarre.
you know from just sort of looking at them,
Yeah.
none of them are over 21.
None of them are over 21.
Yeah.
They're recruiting BBs.
Yeah, I see. Oh, wow. So my hands are shaking, and then I
Yeah.
that's when you
So I put a
guys-
hand on your shoulder. Like,
And I mean, it's
No, I
none of
just
it's
need a drink. No, I need.
none of it's substantive mail. It's
Yeah.
all junk mail.
yeah, but their
Yeah,
names
okay.
are. But still,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
odd that their
Are
names.
any of the other mail slots noteworthy?
No, not really. They just have various business names on them.
Is anything about the? Do we recognize any of those names?
Verve?
Health Solutions
Good
LLC.
Mind, Dwight.
Not unless you guys get like your cars serviced in this area.
Okay.
Like,
Well, what's that one? Physical objects.
oh, physical object.
Physical object space.
Yeah.
Physical object space can be on here.
Is there anything unusual or noteworthy about the lot?
About the lot itself? No, just
Weedy.
yeah, weedy. It's been cleared out pretty well. There's no remnants of any buildings around or anything.
I want to do a Google search to see who the lot is registered to.
Yeah.
It's registered to a let's see.
And did it show up on Giggle Maps as
It didn't have a picture on
That's right.
At all.
Google Maps.
so it didn't show up as anything?
Nope.
Not even as a satellite view?
That's weird.
Well,
oh, was
Google-
it blacked out?
Google
like.
Maps showed up, but it's an older picture.
But in other words, in the picture on the satellite view, was the lot empty or was there a building on this space?
Oh, it's there was a building on the space, but the lot is now empty.
Why am I not surprised?
And the lot is registered to?
This lot is registered
P&H?
to.
Yeah, no. It's like you're not joking.
Yeah.
No, this lot is registered to one. Hold on
Rich
one second.
Pickley. It's Rich Pickley!
Let's pick me up!
So that's why
Maisie
she's not here
Pickley.
today.
No, it is registered to one Brooke Devereaux.
Agent Brooks.
Brooke. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, Agent Brooks. Yeah.
Brooke with an E or just a K?
With an E.
That's a bullshit name if I ever heard one.
Well, it's a very southern name.
Yeah, and we're in LA,
I know,
so
it's
some New
weird.
Orleanser moved up here just to buy an empty lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vampire, obviously.
Oh, well, maybe. I wish. We've
All
been
right.
told many times there are no vampires in
No,
this
not
game.
yet.
So my Giggle Maps or Giggle Earth is still open.
Giggle Planet.
A giggle planet.
I'm gonna do a street side view of the building. What do I see?
Okay. Since Giggle Earth is updated more frequently,
Pretty
I
frequently.
guess.
Yeah.
It's
But
every,
remember, sometimes on Giggle Planet, streets can be blocked out.
Because
Or even properties can be fuzzed
blocked out.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, because it's like requested specifically.
Our old street was blocked out.
but not the satellite view. And that
Not the
usually-
satellite view,
yeah.
but the street
Usually
view.
updates every 6 to 9 months unless it's like fuck you Alaska, and then it's like every
Right,
year
right.
and a half.
Okay. Well, let's say that the satellite view shows a.
Also, it tells you when it was last updated on Google Earth.
Satellite view shows that there was a building here. It says last updated.
And nothing unusual about the roof. It's
I'd
just like
say last updated 2011.
Oh, that's a lot. That's 6 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, our street hasn't been updated in some time here.
No.
All right.
And Street View has. I'll go with your explanation. It's been blurred out.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's nothing unusual about the roof.
There's nothing unusual about the what?
The roof and the.
Yeah, what kind of building does it look like?
It has a corrugated steel roof, sort of matching the surrounding warehouse buildings.
Well, we could go ask the city about construction on the lot and see when it's torn down, etc. The lot is registered to not an LLC but to an individual.
An individual. Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
Always have an LLC mistake. Okay.
I'll just quickly Giggle search Brooke Devereaux.
Devereaux.
Yeah, anything.
You don't get any hits.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
They would have probably
does
done their
Devereaux
research,
mean?
found a name that it's not associated with
Yeah.
anything. And
Or as we demonstrated earlier, it's very easy to hide your own identity.
Indeed, it is.
yeah. Wow.
How do you spell Deborah?
Devereaux, I believe.
Yeah, standard.
Yep.
Devereaux.
Yep. Right, any final questions before we leave you guys zinning out in Google Earth as you're standing in front of this vacant lot?
Holding all this crazy mail.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's pieces of mail scattered on the ground around us too.
There's no pattern at all amongst the pieces of mail. Like it's all just totally random.
Junk mail, like it's all pretty standard.
Like they ended up on a mailing list.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's no like it's not all for tires or all for auto related things. They're all for baked goods.
Just a
Or,
variety of
mixture.
things. Yeah.
So these are my students. What if all of our courses are populated by people who are somehow
Bullshit
associated
people?
with this?
They are. I would
criminal-
expect any type of mind control. If these students are being controlled in some way, that they are all in our class.
It would explain a whole hell of a lot about their performance in class.
Yes.
even
yes.
if they are on mind control, what would be the point of getting them to, like, let's say you're mind controlling a bunch of students. What would be the point of controlling them to come out here to
They're not coming out
obscure looking
here.
lot to
but-
check
No,
this
this is-
mailbox?
No, this is just
No,
a
this is just
cover.
being used as a registration address.
Yeah,
So like whenever they need to supply an address for any kind
Yeah.
of, they just use this
they
address.
use it.
Right,
Yeah.
but then there has to be a reason for that. Like if
We
they've
don't know
been
what that is.
No, exactly. But I'm saying, what if this lot looks so innocuous?
Mm-hmm.
What would be the point of using this as a registration address? It
Because
has to
nobody
either
lives
be-
here.
Right, but why here? Why not somewhere else? Like
We
it's
don't
gotta
know.
be to keep tabs on them.
There
or-
was a
I
building
think
here
once we find
before,
out
right?
who Blanche Devereaux is, we'll.
But we don't know we don't know what this building was. We have to find out what this building was. It's a vacant lot now, so maybe there was something here.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know
agree
that.
that we should check that out with the city.
That might give us an answer more.
Yeah.
So what, for the
what's
next
happening.
next time we'll have to check all these names also to see if they're all students
Right.
rather than just the ones that are in my class.
Yeah, we should definitely take all the mail.
Hot
Yeah.
cross-referencing action.
Yeah, yet again.
So
And there's nothing that looks like it was left for us by this person who's pretending to be Maisie Pickles. Like nothing taped inside the box
Right,
to
right.
the top of it.
and no, and Claudia's name in particular didn't show up, right?
Nothing written on the back of the mail bank.
Nope.
Nothing hidden in a Coke can on the ground.
No corn doll in the weeds or anything.
Oh my god.
She wanted us to.
101.
I'm going to assume she wanted us to find this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
find all these names.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a
More
possibility.
clues.
Okay.
Clues.
Maybe this
Okay.
is just the government's way of keeping track of who they've acquired mind
That's
control.
also, yeah.
Like they just sign the kid, like they
Yeah.
control someone, they just sign them up for random jump.
agree.
And that way they have a running
Yeah.
tab of
Yeah,
like.
no, that makes total sense, Ginger.
But I see what you're saying. It's like why this,
Why
because there was a
particular?
building here. If this had been a vacant lot, then I'd just say like, oh well, it's just because it's a vacant
Right.
lot. But there was a building here, so why?
Right.
We don't know.
So Basil and I have a podcast to do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So we're heading to the studio to record.
And I think we should go to the office and like mull over this.
Yes.
Check these names.
I'm
against-
specifically, we'll look up the names, and I also want to go through all the books for any possible rituals that could be used, and there are some symbols here.
Yes.
Especially in the Blood of History.
Yeah.
Various historical accounts of witchcraft, magic,
Yeah,
blood magic.
definitely.
Yeah,
Nice.
see if there's any sort of rituals, especially associated with that symbol that we saw. That
Okay.
maybe we could reenact ourselves.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Since I have status with politicians and many occult goings-ons are related to geographic locations of buildings, can we just say that I have the email of someone in the city planning and buildings department, and I just shoot him an email saying, hey, what's up with this address? What did it used to be now that it's a...
I'm sorry, you're using what?
I have status with politicians.
You have status with politicians.
Yes, meaning anyone in a political office, right?
You have the merit status of politicians, or you have the skill specialty?
I have the merit status with politicians.
Okay.
So since I have that as a allied kind of group, and since
Let me see.
I can show you in the book if you want.
You don't have any allies in politicians. You have status in politicians.
Right, but the book said that when you have status with them, then that means you can. It's similar to having allies. You can they know
They take you seriously.
They know you
Yeah.
to some
Okay.
degree. They
That's cool.
value what you've done with or for them, and
Nice.
you have interacted with them previously.
So
Nice.
what are you trying to get from this?
So what I'm trying to get from it is that I'm saying historically she would know someone in the buildings and planning department because that relates to occult studies.
I agree.
Okay.
So she would email that contact and say, hey, I'm curious about this lot. It's registered to so-and-so. Can you tell me what used to be there before?
Totally.
All right, you'll find that out next week.
Boom!
And as we're starting our podcast, I'm suddenly talking about werewolves. And just the history of werewolves. It has nothing to do with vampires.
Real. Yeah, and I'm just like sitting here like with my hand in my hands like, oh
And I'm
god.
listening because I was actually excited and you start with the werewolf shit. I'm texting you, Basil, the fuck? Vampires,
It's got it on Do Not Disturb.
And I'm just like kind of going off on like how they exist, the history of werewolves, what you have to look out for, how they influence different things. But it's kind of funny, huh? How suddenly that whole vampire thing is just completely erased from my mind.
I am doodling a picture of you as a werewolf.
Good.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right.
Can I leave these with you? So
Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to scan them in and post them on our Patreon.
Yeah.
The handouts.
Here is the photo list, and here
Yeah,
is
anything you want me to
my-
scan, give me.
That's
Gimme,
the photo
gimme.
list, and this is the people who subscribe to
Oh.
the newspaper.
Here's the get well soon card.
Get well soon.
Yes,
card,
get well
yeah.
soon.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's finish out here.
Oh, sorry, thanks. Oh shit, XP.
Indeed.
Fuck yes!
So,
I guess.
for everyone showing up and playing the whole session, thank you. You get 1 XP.
Alright.
Would have been pretty boring if we didn't.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you said I make that joke every time.
Dude.
All right, for good role playing, everyone, thank you very much.
Yay.
Get 1 more XP.
I rue the day that somebody doesn't get that.
Yeah.
Everyone except Desiree doesn't.
I was a little low key this
That'll be
session.
the day you don't try to take a student home.
Yeah, that please, that's never gonna happen.
All right, and for that 3rd XP, why don't we go around the table? Everyone, tell me what you learned,
What we learned.
or what your character learned. Barb, what did Barb learn?
Barb learned it that.
Barb learn?
Learned it. Myself learned it that basically this isn't so much learned as I'm suspecting and fearing that this is one of those weird time dislocation situations such as I experienced nigh on those many years ago. So I'm starting to freak out privately a little bit. It's all happening again.
That's
Or that maybe it's somehow related. So I'm both scared and excited because maybe this will give me some clues as to my father's
quote unquote.
death and whether he was indeed my father.
Oh, you have a father death too?
I do,
mean,
but I don't know.
bonded.
But I don't know if he well
Really
anyway.
was her
She doesn't know if he was her father or her daddy.
or brother.
Yes.
Your father, your brother, your father.
All right, Kate, what did Kate learn?
Identities
Kate
can
learned
be
so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, just let's sit
We're
back.
gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
What was
yeah.
one thing that Kate learned?
What was,
thing, one
what was the
thing.
most salient thing that
Yeah.
came out?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So I'll just go with Maisie Pigley
Yeah.
and
Oh.
the way that identities can be so easily stolen.
Yep.
So now.
I learned a real lesson about
Yeah. Wow.
identity theft.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Basil, what did Basil learn?
What did Basil learn? Basil learned a lot about Verve Media for some reason, but also that Maria Sosa is coming through and providing, like, she may be a good ally to find out more information.
Okay. And Ginger, what did Ginger learn?
I mean, just Jesus. Probably the value of reliance and the fact that, like, even though these are her cohorts and sort of her friends loosely, like, no, not because of that, but because she's not that
Yeah,
trusting of people.
exactly.
In
No,
general.
I know,
So,
I
like,
know.
even though these are her colleagues, she pretty much is always on, one foot out the door with people.
Yeah.
And so, like, between Claudia and, like, your contacts, like Maria showing up and your contacts showing up, like, the idea of reliance in more than just a professional setting is sort of starting to impact her a little bit as like, oh, you could actually maybe count on people. This
Wow.
much.
Love that.
Yeah.
So probably that. And also that students are fucking stupid about holding on to, like, their personal info, and they're easily misled, and, like, for the first time this whole time she, like, sort of feels bad for these students instead of feeling like they're a bunch of morons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, man, we really
all
getting
this
taken
stuff-
advantage of.
Yeah. They leave their accounts open all the time.
Right, just
on
everywhere.
They just get up and leave. It's like,
Yep.
Right.
Idiots!
Idiots! Right, she just has a picture of Ren in her office, like. And now she's like, maybe I should take that down. Maybe it's a Stimpy kind of day.
All right.
Oh my god, there should be a poster that's Ren on one side and Stimpy on the other. Flip it,
Whichever one
depending
you're
on
feeling.
and the students know, they're like, oh, she's having a Ren day, we
Yeah.
gotta leave.
Okay, so then everyone gets an XP for that.
Yay.
And second to last, we have MVP, who is our MVP of the day.
I'm gonna nominate Kate
Yeah, me
because
too.
you were doing hella research.
oh, cool.
And,
Thanks, guys.
And we need to encourage her non-drinking lucid state.
Exactly. Yeah.
She can have a drink all day, I think.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
vote for Kate.
There was that flask at lunch, but
Still.
Just to keep the shakes
Only
at
one,
bay.
though.
So I vote for Kate.
Yeah.
All
so-
right.
Oh,
Kate,
thanks,
take it.
guys.
And then finally, if anyone got any crit hits, turn it in for 1 XP.
I got shit. Save the shit for later.
Don't put that in your mouth. You don't know where it's been.
Been in your bag.
You don't know what it came out of.
Please do not
Came
put
out
this
of your
quick shit between cheek and gum.
Yes.
All right. Well, Barb's been hitting up Planet Fitness every morning. So
Oh, Kung Fu.
that's right. So I'm spending 10 XP
Oh yeah,
to raise my strength to 2.
nice.
That's
Wow.
pretty good.
Well done.
How about you, Basil? You still hoarding XP over there?
I am. I have 17 points. I'm just trying to determine attributes, skills. Because I've been doing pretty good so far.
You could with that. You could boost an attribute.
I know, and that's why I'm trying to figure out
It's
which
10
one.
per attribute, right?
No,
It's
it's
five
it's
times
times
to-
5 times your what you're going to end up at. So,
Oh,
for
okay.
instance, I went from 1 to 2, which means that it was 10 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I have my wits are at 3. I want to increase my wits, kind of, but that would be 20, right?
yeah.
So
Wait,
I'm gonna
what?
bump up my
You wanna
computer skills,
increase
by the
your-
way, real quick.
Your wits to what?
Well, to 4.
To
Oh,
4,
yeah.
yeah. So that would be
20.
20.
That would be 20, yeah.
So, and then for a new merit, it's whatever the cost is.
Cost times 2. So like, yeah.
Yep. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was
Yeah.
just cost.
Yeah, I think it is.
Then specialties are
3.
3 total.
Yeah.
Not times 3, it's like
Right.
total.
Yeah.
Wait, 3. What do you mean 3?
A skill specialty.
If you want
costs
to add a
3.
specialty,
Oh, it's
it's
just
flat
3.
3.
And you can have as many specialties as you want and in as many skills as you like. So
Okay.
if you have computer internet, you can also have computer hacking.
Okay.
And then a new skill is target times 3, right?
New skill is...
Yes, times 3.
Yeah.
To increase.
So that would just be 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, times 3.
Well, for a new skill, it would be
For a
3.
new skill, it would be 3 to add the skill.
Yeah.
And
But if
then
you have 2, then it would
But any skill, basically, it's the same as attributes, only instead of times 5, it's times 3.
times 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Great game.
Yeah.
No one did anything that was immoral today, so...
I know.
I know, what a
I want
concept.
more morality tests.
I know.
Well, I just have
Oh
to
my
put you guys
gosh.
in those situations,
Yeah.
which I haven't really been doing.
No, it was kind of a nice, like, kind of.
What did they change it from in Chronicles of Darkness? It's not morality anymore. It's integrity. Is that it? Yeah. So it's more about like what threatens your own personal sense of self,
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's cool.
rather than what's moral.
Yeah, so sort of doing something that might... I guess I would translate that as like doing something that might violate your virtue. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, right.
Or your
core
worldview.
belief. Yeah. Yeah, so like if you did something that violated your crusading producer
Yeah,
personality.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
David Schimpf, this is an excellent game.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
Guys.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's just
enjoying
everything
this
we
a lot.
bump up against. It's like, I don't know, the world just feels very real. You can visualize it very well.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're doing a really good job of that.
thank you. I guess I had help since I sort of ran the prequel to this 4 years ago.
Right.
But it's really hard to remember, and I don't want to listen to those episodes.
Oh, they're fine. I re-listened to them. They're very entertaining.
Our episodes are great. The ones that I ran.
Oh, the other one.
Oh no, ours were
Those
were
which shall not be
fantastic.
named.
Those were
Yeah. Well, let's do
The
this.
ones that I ran in CSUSK were.
Oh, do you want my flow chart? Or maybe we should just keep that for us?
We can hold on to that for now. I was just gonna scan the handouts. So. All right.
Cool.